Well, ladies and gentlemen, the storm is over, and now we settle into post-draft world. Post-draft world is a pretty interesting place this year. It's like going to Jurassic Park for the first time, and you're seeing all the dinosaurs, and you're like, what in the world? That's the second round of Dynasty rookie drafts this year, I think. We've been navigating them ourselves. Obviously, what we're going to have tonight is we're going to have, you see, look at my puppy sitting right there on the couch. Isn't that cute, guys? She's a psychopath. She sees herself on the camera. Yeah, I know. She's just chilling on the couch in the middle. So you're just being a good dog right now. Do not bark during the stream. Yeah. Why are you guys not sitting with the dog? Our mics are over here, but she can come sit over by me. Hey, come here. Come here. Good girl. Oh, yeah. She likes getting her head scratched. So she's our little special guest for tonight. We replaced Paul and Ryan with Sky. So her name is Sky. She's an Australian Shepherd. So she's a very good dog. She's very sweet. Yeah, you like that. Okay. Yes, Sea Dog like stream. That's right. We are dog friendly here at Domain, obviously. We're also Nathan friendly. Nate, what are you up to? Working?
Yep.
Nice. How's it going?
It's going.
Good.
Dude, after that draft, that NFL draft, I think it can only be going.
It only really can be going. So, a couple things.
Oh my gosh. I was assigning player categories, doing the list down to Cornerstone, Foundational, Upside, Premier, and it's like Upside, Premier, 2 upside shots,
Jacked.
Everybody else is jacked.
Yeah.
And it's like, we got to update our rankings. And there's
boy.
literally no update to our rankings because literally half of the rookie class is completely buried. Most of the rookies in the second and third round, I'd rather have Juwan Jennings and Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
So it's just not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a tough question here. We have a tough question. Where is Fish Nathan?
Fish Nathan died.
Yeah, she died. So she didn't make it. I don't know what happened. And there's Anna. Anna takes full responsibility for this. She was responsible for Lady Nate, and it died. So.
Yeah, let's definitely blame Anna.
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna.
A ton of work for us.
Cody to say happy birthday to Nate. Today is Nathan's birthday. Look at that. The birthday wishes are flying in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thanks. It's not. But
yeah,
sure.
It is. It's fine. So yeah, happy birthday to Nate. But Becca made our. I know. I'm sorry. Look, okay, we're gonna keep the fish alive. It's highly unfortunate. Whoa!
That water got really foggy really
I'm a
quick.
notorious fish keeper aliver. Okay.
Except for this one.
Anna says she does take full responsibility. I think she got too cold. Lower 70s were fine, but Google says that is not the case. So we're gonna blame the idiot at Petco who told.
The pet guy.
Yeah,
really
it was the guy. It was the guy
informed.
at Petco.
Yeah.
Was it the live draft reaction that killed it? When the 49ers selected Dejon Stribling, the fish turned upside down. If you go back on the stream, you can see it.
Pretty good representation of all of us.
Yeah, so that's how I felt when the 49ers took Dejon Stribling. So I think the most interesting thing so far is
Honestly,
seeing.
we should have turned upside down earlier than that because second round wide receivers aren't anything special anyways. So.
Anna says she'll never buy another fish. I probably will buy other fish. I keep aquariums. But we have to protect the dog at all. It's okay. She's 5 years old and she barks at everything, so I think she's gonna live. She's resilient. She couldn't probably die if I tried to kill her.
I love how everyone's my guys in this year's class all died at the same time. Unless it was Casey Concepcion. Yeah. They basically all just died.
Happy birthday to the tiny slot receiver. You are the tiny slot receiver, Nate. One of the things says, as an Niners fan, I'm so mad at John Lynch. We jokingly said that.
Well, you got a great insurance edition in the third round.
I was gonna say we jokingly said that we knew more than John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan.
As much as we love Kalen Black,
and people started shaking their fists at us. These idiots.
As much as we love Kalen Black, I'm not sure if we were GMs, we would have taken him in the third.
No, I mean,
we probably would have waited until the 5th.
I would have taken him in the first round. So here's the thing.
I think he's worthy of a 5th round pick.
I think the number one thing that we've been, and by the way, for those of you watching, quick PSA, the draft, I think the rookie draft for tonight, we have our Domain Premium League rookie draft. Starts at 7:30, so we're going to be hanging out, answering questions, talking rookies, and then also looking at your guys' teams, doing team blueprints, all that stuff before and after. But 7:30 is when the draft starts, so you're hanging out with us. I think the main thing I've noticed, I've just been very curious this year. to look around and see how other people are ranking these rookies. So the number one thing that stands out to me so far, at least like comparing our rankings to other creators that we like, is that we have Max Claire quite a bit higher than everybody else.
I've noted that as well.
Which we
I think we have Jeremy a little higher than everybody else as well.
We do. So,
that's about it. Like who do people usually take over those guys? They're taking the better landing spots.
Sure,
so
yes.
like Chris Bell is one of those guys where, and honestly, Chris Bell is the only one that I'm like really pretty sympathetic to, especially in this class. It's like, number one, if you want to take your shot in the second round, I'm really not going to kill you that much.
Yeah.
And number two, he is pretty much the only guy in the third round who truly fell to the third round when he could have gone earlier, kind of like a McCoy sort of situation where it's like he fell because of the injury and he would have gone higher if it weren't for the injury, like notably higher.
Yeah.
Would he have been a first round pick? No. Second round pick? Yes.
Probably.
And then it would have been merited. His analytics are by far better than anybody else's with the exception of Jeremy. So
yeah. And the other thing that
actually, they are better than Jeremy's.
And we didn't get too much pushback on Claire. And like, the cliff notes of that is,
I understand the Claire fading as well. Like,
I mean,
I get it. I would rather take the shot on Claire because his analytics are so good. But
that's
people are just seeing Terrace Ferguson all over again.
Yeah, and so that's really like the cliff notes on that is like from a prospect profile standpoint, he actually has a really good analytical profile.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that
we'll bet on that. Like, that's what we're gonna bet on this year because again, you're picking between like him or day 3 wide receivers. Like,
yeah,
it's bad out there this year. So
just because it didn't work with Terrence Ferguson doesn't mean that it's not going to work with Max Claire and that we should slide him because of that. They're two independent assets.
Yes.
And yeah, they end up going to the same team. But just because the Rams wanted to do another do-over at tight end doesn't mean that we should just like let Claire fall too far, So.
I'm trying to remember. I'm almost certain that I mean Max Claire has a decent gap over Terrence Ferguson did in terms of his profile.
Yeah, Carter
like,
said that too.
We are basically betting on talent and not landing spot there, and most people want to push back on the landing spot part of it, which is totally fine. So that's been one of the biggest things I've seen with us compared to others. I think Mason ranked Claire pretty high. Honestly, I gotta give it to Mason. I think his rankings were the closest to ours I've seen, and not that's a good thing or a bad thing, but like I was pretty surprised. Now, the other thing that we got specifically in today's video, which I actually have thought up an entire video about this that we're gonna do now, because I think it's really important to do this year. We kind of did this. We kind of already did this video, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to see how similar the video is to the one we're releasing tonight.
When are we releasing it?
We're supposed to release it tonight.
Like after the stream?
Yeah, but I don't know if I will now. I think I might release it tomorrow. Maybe do 2 videos tomorrow. Or just do 1 video a week.
The rankings videos are essentially independent of any other video at this point in time.
That's
it doesn't
exactly
really
right.
matter when we drop that.
Yeah. So what do we think of Eli Heidenreich's landing spot? So the other thing I was going to say is people were puzzled as to why Mendoza went past the 105 and 106 when we drafted in today's video the High Rollers League rookie draft.
That's pretty classic domain league.
Yeah,
honestly.
and
you'll see Mendoza probably stick around 105 usually in a lot of drafts, and I don't think he's exempt from going 102 in a lot of drafts.
100%.
People were set on taking Mendoza. They kind of locked themselves into taking Mendoza at the 102 before the draft even happened, and now you're going to keep seeing that. So
yeah, and so like we obviously have them in a big tier, and what's your deal, Ryan? We have them in a tier, and with Mendoza, I mean, yeah, people are just very confused as to why we didn't take him. But my easy response to that is know your league over everything. Mendoza is the quarterback market in that league is abysmal, and so like that was when we were drafting in the tier, but we were also drafting to the league, and so. But I have some video ideas to kind of walk through some of our ranking processes this year and how us and Ryan kind of ranked these guys. And, so maybe we do that video, or maybe the video that we're releasing tonight / tomorrow, we'll kind of cover some of that. But, regardless, those are I think the 2 main things. Oh, and then people, I mean, understandably think we're too low on dribbling. And I see how they're getting there, right? This is a guy who showed out in the playoffs and was the 33rd overall pick in the NFL draft. And so
that was 100% our agenda. So.
No, at 100%.
And the
again,
analytics are bad.
We've said this, like when you get that low in drafts this year, just take your guys.
Yeah.
and he's not our guy. And so, like,
Yeah,
on our channel,
dribbling, that's fine.
in our rankings, like, we're not gonna rank him high. He's not our guy. Personally, we think he's mega booty, butt cheeks, infinity. Like, that's just what we think.
You're gonna find past the top 10 guys in this class, we are not gonna die on a lot of hills.
Yeah,
I
agree with that. And so, like, we buried him in our rankings, and I think it's because he's stinky at football. But a lot of people don't think he's stinky at football. That's totally, like, just take your guys this year. Like, but people are saying, oh, well, they think they know more. No, that was a joke. We don't actually think we know more than NFL GM and NFL head coach. Mind you, Kyle Shanahan, who we constantly glaze. It's just more, we don't like the guy. Also, he is, I think he would be dribbling what he went in the second round, right? So let's just take a look at this real quick. And I know we've mentioned this already, but Dijon Stribling went in the second round of the NFL draft. Obviously surprised everybody here. When you look at second round wide receivers drafted all time, again, Ryan mentioned this. I think he's the seventh worst. Here are the guys in the tier with Dijon Stribling that have been drafted in the second round. Devin Smith, Laviska Shenault, Keon Coleman, Andy Isabella, Zay Jones, Dwayne Eskridge, KJ Hamler, Adonai Mitchell, Denzel Mims, Tutu Atwell, Dorial Green Beckham, Dante Pettis, James Washington, Devin Funches, Jalen Polk, Jonathan Mingo, Jack Besh, and Anthony Miller. And the only guys below Stribling are Besh, Miller, Arcega Whiteside, Amari Rogers, Mecole Hardman, and Van Jefferson. So, like, oh yeah, look at you, Becca. Good job. Yeah. So you kind of get it. Like, he would have to be a very serious outlier to hit from an NFL perspective in our eyes. I mean, Becca, can you go back to that real quick? Go back to the hit rate calculator, and let me just show them this list of guys. Just do filter the Z-score from down to like less than 1.2. So take that top end, that max, and take it to 1.2. So these, and then
nice. I just noticed that.
And then do round 2 guys only in the NFL draft capitals. So, deselect all of those besides round 2. So this is really like the recent crop of guys you're looking at that have a similar draft capital and Z-score comp to Dijon Stribling. And the thing about all of these guys is none of them hit. So forgive us for being slightly cautious ranking this guy when his analytical profile's in the toilet. So again, not our guy. If he's your guy, have fun. Take all the Stribling you want. We'll see how it works out in a year. I am very, very confident that in our take that he is not going to be a fantasy productive guy. That I'm willing to go out there on a limb a little bit. So that's Stribling. Stribling was one that we got a lot of questions on recently. Carter says we love Becca. Everybody should love Becca because Becca made our draft weekend look amazing, and she's been working all week constantly, and now she's producing a live stream for us after she just spent all day editing a video. So you all should love her very much. She's definitely winning, probably winning graphic designer of the week for us right now. So that's a big one. TT guys, did you say how to get this tool over on the post page of the Flock site? So again, any members get this tool, by the way, and you're on it. Yeah, there you go. So, who else do we want to talk about? Who else do we want to talk about that you guys had questions about in our rankings or in our mock draft? You asked Lemon or Tyson, same tier for these guys. I'm curious, who else do we want to kind of have dialogues about here? It's obviously a really good time to talk about these guys. So drop those names in the chat and we can keep going here. But there's Sky Guy.
She back.
Hi, puppy. What are you doing? Who are you taking, Emmitt Smith or Katron Allen at the 301? I would take Katron. I'd take Katron Allen. Should I trade the 107 for Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I think Katron's a better play heading into training camp.
I mean, it's one of Mendoza, Price, or KC for Marv. It's very even.
I would take Marv.
Yeah, I think that's the tier you're moving for, Marv. I gotta leave my draft with Bell or Surratt. Yeah, I mean, if those are your guys, then take your guys. Who are you talking about? Oh yeah, Eli Heidenreich. People want to talk about Eli. Okay, so here's the deal with Heidenreich. Where his analytical profile. So, he did, when it came across the screen, it came across as a running back. And so when you're talking about his running back ranking, his running back bakery score was always a lot worse than his wide receiver bakery score. I was kind of hoping he would try to be a receiver, but he's in the Kalon Black tier analytically because he went in the 7th round. And so analytically, probably not going to hit at this point. Huge, giant, big sad from us because we love the kid. He's one of our favorite players. But he does go to a Pittsburgh Steelers situation where you've got, again, Jalen Warren and Rico Dowdle are the guys that are starting there. And Caleb Johnson, I guess. I don't want to make Ryan angry. But with Heidenreich, I mean, at this point, like, you know, when I was kind of watching the draft, and this was always, I think, how it was going to be. I in my mind, I think I had hopium that he was going to go, I don't know, 5th, 6th round. And we got to the 7th, and I was like, yeah, I think he was always going to go here, to be honest with you. But I'm glad he got drafted. I am glad he got drafted. He's still my sleeper pick. He always will be my baby sleeper pick. He is ultimately one of them that my favorite players that I've scouted, just because it's so cool. It's extremely cool that he plays at Navy. It's extremely cool that he was at the draft. It's cool that he was a Pittsburgh kid. It's cool that he got drafted by the Steelers. It's cool that he won a high school championship in Pittsburgh, and so it's all awesome. So we love Eli Heidenreich. Probably buried in the depth chart there, but very glad he got drafted. Yeah. So that's very fun. We're taking Allen Singleton or Claiborne. I would refer you to our rankings for these types of questions because we do have these guys ranked. Pretty sure we have Nick Singleton, the highest out of that group. So we have Nick Singleton in a tier with who's the other guy there? Jonah Coleman. So yeah, no, it would be Singleton there. Raritan or Dell. I think we have Raritan higher. So yeah.
Mason wants to be on the couch.
Mason, you want to come lay on the couch?
George Costanza style.
You can come lay across the couch, Mason. We can get on your private jet and come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think we would rather have Sky on the couch than you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Probably.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna take you up on that, but we appreciate the offer.
Yeah.
The table looks more professional. Couch is cool with the dog on it, though. Yeah. No, it's kind of a blend of, lounging and professional. There's the Kurt Signetti, Fernando Mendoza, Omar Cooper signed football right there. Where can we get those Domain Draft T-shirts?
I think he meant the old days.
How many of those suckers do we have left, Becca? We have like 15 of them left. Yeah, we could. Any blueprints that come in tonight, I'll ship you one of them. There you go. How about that? So you can get one free with a blueprint or something. I like this set because it's more conversational. And Nathan and I do converse. So I think it looks good. Which wide receiver should I take at the 103? Whatever your flavor is. If Tate's there, I'd probably take Tate. But they're all in the same tier for us. So I honestly just take your favorite. Some of it's roster construction. Like if you have Olave, you might not want to take Tyson. If you have Devontae Smith, you might not want to take Lemon. So, you could use that as the tiebreaker, but they're all the same tier for us here. So, but yeah. Is Skylar Bell a sleeper to you? No. And this is actually one I wanted to talk about. That's a great question. No. And people were angry that we didn't rank him, but I'm going to explain just really quickly why we didn't. And I think this is like maybe all the stuff I would want to put in a video, like all the data that I'd like you guys to see as we rank these guys. So for 2026, let's see. Skylar Bell with 4th round draft capital is in the bakery tier that we call Outlier Light. And the thing about Outlier Light is there's been 89 receivers that have fallen into the Outlier Light tool. 3 of those 89 have had wide receiver 3 or better seasons, and 0 of them have had wide receiver 2 or better seasons out of 89. So people are using the vacated volume fallacy to kind of prop up Skylar Bell and say, okay, this dude could be vacated volume. That's the other thing. Like he's Walmart, and he's not even Walmart. He's Kmart. Khalil Shakir. Like
Shakir is still there.
He is the backup to Khalil Shakir. They do very similar things. Slot yak. So like, no, I'm not. Skylar Bell to me is not a great sleeper pick. I like my sleeper picks to have pretty good analytical profiles. Skylar Bell does not. And so
if you want to take him in the 3rd or 4th,
but again,
go ahead.
Take your guys. Again, this is the year to take your guys. It's wide open a year, and it's open to interpretation as much as any dynasty year we've ever looked at. Our process is very unique this year because we are. I mean. Naturally, I think the temptation is to just rank Chris Bell and Chris Brazel and whoever else, Elijah Surratt, right there at the top of the second where you had them pre-draft. The fact of the matter is, with the draft capital that they got, inherently lower chance at hitting because, again, the guys don't hit in those draft capital ranges at near a rate as they would have if they were to go in the 2nd or anything like that. And so it's a very unorthodox rookie rankings year. Our rookie rankings look so weird, and also there we had like multiple 2-player tiers, which is I think that's something that's a hallmark of a year where it's very weak, and you just have to take these guys in order until you get to kind of the cesspool at the bottom. So if Skylar Bell's your sleeper, I'm not gonna fault you for it. He's an All-American at UConn. Like, take your guy. He's personally not gonna be one of my sleepers this year, but yeah. From a Jets fan, I hope the Colts suck. Thanks, Joe. From a Colts fan, I know the Jets are gonna suck, so I don't even have to hope. That's although you did draft multiple IU players, which I think does help you out a little bit. The more Signetti guys you have on that team, the better. But no, we appreciate the love, brother. In a 16-team 1 QB, it's a half-point PPR. I have the 103 and 105. I'm happy. If any of the top 3 wide receivers, I need running back. Should I take Price at 103? Yeah, so you probably half-point PPR would definitely take Price. I think in a half-point PPR, yeah, and then you can take one of the receivers that's left because you're kind of pushing that tier down. This is one of the rare occasions where you have, like, you're right, you're going to have your choice of one of those receivers regardless, and they're in the same tier, and it's a half-point PPR league. I'm fine taking Price at the 103 here, and then taking whoever's left of the wide receivers. Are you good with that? That makes sense to you?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that that's totally acceptable at this point, with especially with your league settings. So we appreciate you. What else are we thinking? Simpson went 107 in my draft today. I think you'll see him go pretty high sometimes. Let's do. I would like to do a rookie mock draft. Becca, do you think you can get that set up? Thank you. Yeah, you can just leave us. Say again. No, make me a spectator, please. We'll do 4 rounds. Rookie Dynasty Superflex mock draft on the Flux site.
When's the premium draft?
It's 7:30 tonight. We have 1 hour until the Premium League 1 does their Dynasty rookie draft. But I want to do a rookie mock draft. Bye, pup. You gonna lay right there in front of the camera? Okay, there you go. So, Team Mud says, are you reviewing Premium League since you also haven't post-draft yet? Yeah, we can do that. I need to double check, though. Hold on. Let me check something on that real quick, Team Mud. Yeah, we need to do it, so probably something we need to do. If I go into my teams, I'm trying to make sure the recent trades are working on the my teams page, and then if they are, then boom. Where are the recent? Okay, yeah. Yeah, do private draft. Yep, you'll create a private draft. You'll share the link with the YouTube chat, so you guys will be able to jump in this mock draft we're going to do here. And yeah, we can see. Okay, can somebody send me the team mode? Can you send me the league ID for the premium league so I can go ahead and get that on my Flock account so we can go ahead and take a look at some of the trades that have went down and look at the power rankings and stuff? Yeah, it'd be a good time to do that, I think, as well. So drop a like on the stream. Make sure you subscribe if you play Dynasty. I know Mason was watching. Don't tell him this, but we're trying to catch him in subs. We're trying to really hard. So if you'll subscribe, it helps us catch the duck. Yep, make me a spectator. You did or didn't? Okay, well then I'll draft. It's fine. And then you copy that link and send it to all the peoples. You got to make a new one. Yep, because you started. It's good. All right. Want to hear the dog's rookie rankings? I will tell you, she is extremely low on Dejon Stripling. So, Boston and Claire in the same tier. Yes, it's a second round wide receiver, which they don't typically have super good hit rates right now, and a second round tight end, which actually does have pretty good hit rates in the last couple of years. So, when you're looking at those guys, the second round wide receiver and second round tight end drafted in the late first, early second of a Dynasty rookie draft versus a round 3 wide receiver, the hit rates are much higher. The analytics are much better. And so, yeah, that's why we have them in a tier of their own. And then we basically get to like which day 3 running backs or round 3 wide receivers do you like / have the most opportunity / fit the best in their system, etc. So very interesting. One thing that was interesting about hey, yeah, Jesse, come back, man. We appreciate you. Yeah, we'll hook you up. So one thing that was interesting about the Fernando thing, I was thinking about this last year, was like with Cam Ward, I think people think that Fernando Mendoza should be like the locked in 102 over, Casey Concepcion. I was getting grief for drafting KC over Fernando Mendoza. And I think an easy parallel to that situation is Cam Ward and Emeka Egbuka last year. And obviously
that's why I have Cam Ward and Mendoza back to back in rankings. Like, they should be the same.
Yeah,
essentially.
I agree. Becca, will you hide the? Yeah, thank you, because it's being weird about that. Thank you. Okay, let's roll and see what this is looking like. Obviously, some of you guys have done your rookie drafts recently, but I'm curious.
The immediate value upside for a wide receiver who's going to be starting versus a quarterback who's going to be sitting is like
It took 4 games,
much
dude.
higher.
Like this is what I'm saying. So. Like, you want to read super chat?
I have the 101 and the 104 and the 108, or 101 through the 104 and 108, 111. Think of going Tate, Love, Tyson, Price, and Simpson. Then Stowers, no tight end premium, but super flex have no wide receivers, and quarterback is Will, Howard, and Burrow. Yeah, 101 to 104 is, I mean, you're spot on there. That's your top 4. The 108, if Price falls to you at the 108, oh wait, no, you're saying Tate, Love, Tyson, Price. That's fine. You might want to go Love, Tate, Tyson, and Lemon ahead of Price, just for market value purposes. Those 3 wide receivers are going to have higher value than Price is probably right out the gate. Though, again, if you're going to take Price over Lemon because you think his immediate impact is going to be higher than someone like Lemon, I don't necessarily think you're wrong there. That's not like the biggest hill I'm going to die on, but we do have Lemon in that tier above Price, and then Price in the tier of Mendoza and Concepcion if you're wanting to know that. So then at the 108s, Simpson, that would be the highest that we would take him. So actually, that's not the highest we would take him. You should be able to get Simpson around the 111. If he doesn't follow you, then you can take like Stowers or Boston instead. If it's a non-tight end premium and you want to take Boston at the 111, that's fine. But Simpson might make it to you at the 111. At the 108, I would take Cooper or Sadiq instead if I were you. Probably Cooper on a non-tight end premium.
Should I trade my mid-27 first and Sharps for the 104? No. You're getting one of those elite wide receivers, but personally, I think I'd rather have the mid-27 there. Why is Lemon valued so much higher than Devonta Smith? I think it's because of where they're at in their respective careers. I think you're just getting so much younger with Lemon, but I think you could make a pretty good argument here, Jack, that they actually shouldn't really be that valued that far apart. We're talking about 2 to 3 year windows here. I think Devonta Smith has just as good a production window, if not a better production window for the next 2 to 3 years as Lemon does. Maybe as a reload, you prefer Lemon, but no, that's a fair question. And personally, I think that they should be ranked pretty close. So, what pick are we trading Garrett Wilson for? Would we trade Garrett Wilson for the 106? I would not trade Garrett Wilson for the 106. You'd have to get the 102 through 104 for Garrett Wilson.
Yep.
You need to get one of those wide receivers if you're going to take a shot there. So anything
and honestly, it'd probably be the 102 or the 103. The 104, I would probably take Wilson.
Yeah, there you go.
So
strong rebuilder, trade JMO in the 108 for the 104. You're a strong rebuild. You're trading up. The 108 is Coop or Sadiq. You get one of the elite wide receivers. I'm probably fine with this. It's probably fair. It's probably a fair trade. I'm good with it. I don't think you're going to lose out on it. If you are rebuilding, though, what you like about JMO in the 108 is you get 2 upsides shots there instead of 1. Or you can just move JMO for another. So I don't mind. Honestly, yeah, it depends. So I appreciate John taking Heidenreich there at the 212. You guys can take Heidenreich anywhere you want. I will say he's a little bit buried. But in the late second, it gets really bad this year. So what's interesting here is Ty Simpson. You had Cooper go. And then Simpson went at the 1-9, and then Stowers and Sadiq, and then you had Carson Beck go at the 112 here. Carson Beck's going to be all over the place. You guys saw in the draft I did today on the video, I got Carson Beck at the 211. I thought that was, in my opinion, that was the pick of the draft there. I thought he was by far the farthest value faller, him and Jeremy Bernard. But Beck, I have seen people taking him in the first round, and Aller goes in the 3rd. They fall in pretty similar situations. I think the major difference there is obviously the landing spot and the weapons. So Coleman went, Boston went, Jeremy went, Emmett Johnson went. A little high for Emmett Johnson in my eyes. I probably like Antonio Williams over Emmett Johnson. Obviously, Chris Bell, Stribling, those guys go there. We're within, we have Aller ranked pretty high here. We have Singleton ranked above some of these guys with Coleman. So, yeah. Then Surratt goes 3rd. Kalen Black and Surratt. It was a very fun draft in terms of all the IU guys drafted. I will say that. But yeah, I like the Surratt pick. Keyshawn Allen, I like that pick as well. We're able to we can navigate. We can navigate these drafts. Again, take your guys, but we can navigate this. Mike Washington. Yeah. He got buried, man. Handcuff. Him and Kalon. On the clock, I have a super value roster. Stafford, I'm leaning towards taking Simpson. I have no holes. The other option would be Cooper. We have Cooper a tier ahead of Simpson, but I mean, I don't think Simpson's a bad pick. So I'm not going to fault you if you take Simpson there. I won't. With Stafford, it kind of makes sense.
Seth says, being offered JT or Ladd for my 102. Have Caleb, Josh Allen, Chuck, etc. I think market value wise, you got to take the 102 there. 102 is going to be an early third round pick. JT and Ladd are closer to the 3-4 turn there. So you just want to favor value.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you just take the value there. So.
I think again, when it's a question about like this asset is clearly valued over another, you kind of throw roster context away and you just take the guy that's going to increase your overall value share on your roster, which already looks like a pretty solid roster.
Appreciate you, Seth.
Josh Allen is crazy.
At 1-4, the at this point it's just best player available. I mean, pretty much, yeah. I think the first 7 picks here are pretty good this year, and honestly, the first 10 you pretty much know who you're taking every time. First 11. Yeah, it's just it's not the sexiest. 101 or Neighbors in a late 27 first. Neighbors in a first, please. I'll take Neighbors. People are worried about his knee at the moment, so thanks, Seth. Appreciate you, brother. What are your thoughts on Kalon Black? I think this is a CMC handcuff move. I think it is a pass blocking move. And I like Kalon. I thought Kalon was a sleeper in the draft process. Obviously, we didn't think he was going to go third round, and by most people's standards, it's a reach. But I think that it could end up being a good pick for them when it's all said and done. Like third round running backs, literally, like, was it a worse pick than Caleb Johnson?
Yeah.
So like,
could end up being a useful pick for them that it works out. When you're talking about fantasy, I think the outlooks for fantasy are a bit more grim. So.
Yeah, so we love Kalon Black. I think Kalon Black could be a good NFL back. Like, he's not going to be a starting running back, but I am looking forward to the day where Christian McCaffrey has to exit the game and Kalon Black has like 110 yards on 12 carries. That'll be fun.
He will. And
he will do that. He's good. Yeah, Black is almost 30 years old. Yeah. Olave, Bucky in the 304 and 306 or the 101. Probably the 101 there. Yeah, I probably prefer the 101, I think.
Those thirds don't mean anything.
No, it's just Olave and Bucky for the 101. And honestly, right now, I would take the 101. Hard rebuild, Brock Bowers for Zay Flowers, Jonathan Brooks, the 108, 27 first, 27 third. In a hard rebuild, I'd probably take Zay Flowers in the 2 firsts. What's the tight end premium on that? Yeah, Jesse, that's correct, man. And then message me on Discord after, please. Just watched a vid of the Flex Night rookie draft. Do you think it was too early drafting Simpson at the 108? You think it was right with my Stafford at QB? No, I didn't. I don't think we even said anything about that, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think we're going to...
We do technically have Simpson in the tier below Cooper and Sadiq, but
sure.
Since you had Stafford, like, that's understandable. So,
thoughts on Kalon Black's stride length? Not really something I paid attention to. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming you're saying lack thereof stride length. I'm assuming you're saying he has a short stride length. Didn't really matter. So, the studio setup you have looks really good. My vote is for this setup my vote is for this setup going forward.
We're at 6238 right now.
What's that?
For the poll.
What's 6238?
62% table, 38 chairs. I just asked what setup they like more.
Table or chairs? You mean desk or chairs?
Yeah. I said what set do you like more? So table or chairs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the good thing about it is I live here. It's my basement, so I technically just change every day. I guess we didn't consider that. I'm more comfortable in the chairs, so
I'm way less comfortable in the chairs.
So who wins?
I don't know. Maybe you sit in a chair and I have my own personal table.
Maybe you just strengthen your back. I don't know. Maybe you just have a weak back. It could be it. I don't know. We can get you an old person lift chair.
I honestly am not even a huge fan of like I'm not the biggest fan of our old table. What if we just got like a different table, or we had our like we had our own personal tables at one time, which was good in theory, but the tables were crappy.
I genuinely don't think people care about the set. Like I think what I was trying to figure out earlier is if people actively disliked it, and if they don't, I think people just don't care. So that's what I was trying to figure out. I wasn't even trying to be like, oh, say you like the set. I know it's more say do you dislike the set or not?
If it was uncomfortable for you, would you want to switch it?
I mean, probably, yeah. I probably would, but probably it's a lot more comfortable than the desk for me. So like, it's like, oh well. But I also like the way I really like the way it looks. Like that's probably that's comfort or not. The desk is fine. I like the way it looks. I think it looks really good.
I agree with Mason. I think the table's a little more professional.
Yeah, he was talking about that table and then the couch.
No, he voted on the poll. He was talking about the old table because that's what I asked.
Oh. I don't think anybody really cares from what I'm gathering, especially because it's 60-40. Like, people clearly.
I mean, that's pretty advantageous.
Well, again, I'm ending the poll. And the good news is, it's my house.
I knew you wouldn't.
Yeah.
How do you? Oh my gosh. Later.
Yeah, you can do it all you want. Casey consumption.
I'm just saying, if I had made a decision to make a change and you didn't like it, then we would not be doing it.
Brother, we did this for the draft. We haven't had time to put the desk back yet. I still have to put it back together.
Yeah, I know. But you're acting like this is just gonna that we're switching it over to this full time.
I'm not acting like that. I like it as an alternate set. I always wanted to have 2 sets in here.
I know. I think 2 sets would be great.
You clearly don't.
Yeah, no. That was the first thing we talked about. We almost did one over there and decided not to.
Yeah, no.
If you don't like the table, I honestly don't disagree with you. I think we could even get like a nicer table.
I actually like that desk. I like our setup. I mean, I don't even think we have to. Like, I like the desk. I wasn't planning on like permanently changing anything, but I just don't think anybody cares. Which I think it looks nice both ways.
Nice thing about the alternate set is it also is like for next year, if we switch it to this for occasions, then it's occasional. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if we keep it like this, then we can't ever really make it look different for like if we do the draft year again next year.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, true.
Which one are we at? Grade my off season. Grade my off season basically traded the 102 for DJ / his backup, 104, a second, 2/3, and a fourth. Who's DJ? Do you mean Andrew? Let us know who DJ is. Is that Daniel Jones? Is that DJ Moore? Definitely not DJ Giddens. DJ Giddens' backup would be on the practice squad.
Traded the 102 for DJ / his backup.
The 104 a couple set.
It's got to be Daniel Jones.
It's got to be because you move back within a tier. I probably would have given the upper hand to the 102 there personally. I think I would have tried to get quite a bit more there.
Daniel Jones, you said.
But Daniel Jones, okay. Yeah, I think that's I think that's okay. I'm okay with that move. Technically, we have the 102 and the 104 in a tier. You're going to see no more than a full round gap between the two of them. So, 103 for Rice for a contender. So Jordan Tyson or Rashee Rice, you're going to see them go very close together. I think it personally, I don't know. Rice is interesting. I see a lot of variance in where Rice goes, whereas we know kind of exactly where the 103 goes. I would put Rice closer to Garrett Wilson in like the 104, where I would take Wilson over the 104, Rice probably over the 104. 103 is more, I feel like it's a little more set in stone where it's going.
Yeah.
Whereas you, again, see more variance with Rice. As a contender, I don't mind it. I'd try to get a little bit of a plus.
I think it's fine. That's very even.
Jaxie Frieds got offered Odunze and the 208 for Garrett Wilson. Is that worth it? I mean, I would take Wilson.
Yeah, probably take Wilson there.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then trade my mid 27 first for the 104. I have Neighbors and Garrett Wilson. I would probably keep your mid 27 there.
What the heck?
I would, yeah, I literally laughed so hard at the comment. Fan. Yes. That's why I busted out laughing. I don't know what happened there. No, it's the one from the one above it.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
That was so out of pocket.
Oh my gosh.
I hope, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's freaking hilarious.
Did you see the trade my mid 27 first?
Yes, yeah. I'd probably hold the mid 27.
Yeah.
Arctorius says he likes new setup Dynasty main shuts down. No. Somebody's up here said it best. They're different vibes. This is a more chill vibe. The other one is more of like a
that's fair.
Professional vibe. So here's the context. By the way,
we almost kept the table. We almost kept the table for the draft show, and Avery wanted to switch it up really, really bad. It ended up being a really good call because people liked it a lot for the draft show. So.
But the chairs hurt Nathan's back, and so
they literally I every time I stand up, my hammies are like cooked. So for like the rest of the day.
So earlier I put a poll in the focus group chat. Hey, thanks, Jester.
Which was like the most guided poll I've ever seen.
But hold on, let's just be clear.
What do you think about the new set? I'm cool with it. I absolutely hate it. Never do it again. And of course they weren't gonna say that.
There was one in the middle that said no opinion. And what I was so
that's like on a scale of like yes to no, it's like neutral to yes, and there's no.
So really what this is stemming from is you're just reading too much into what my poll was. My actual intention was never to keep this as our permanent set.
I thought your intention was to keep it for the permanent set. And I'm like, dude, I cannot sit in this chair for 12 hours a week.
No,
I literally
I
can't do it.
And I'm like, it's not even what I'm asking. Becca thinks it looks nice. I think it looks nice.
Your GIF was the evil what's his name from SpongeBob smile, and then Becca said, it's staying.
You know Becca's our designer.
I know, but I figured
you don't know Plankton's name?
Okay,
can we get Nathan a high chair?
Sorry, Plankton. I was blanking on his name. When you sent that, like, what am I supposed to gather from that?
I mean, I was just screwing with you, but like,
no, you weren't.
The chat is very, very, very much.
We talked about it.
Yeah. The chat is.
Oh my gosh! Like seriously, like legitimately, if you want the chair because it's more comfortable for you, that's great. And the same thing with the table. Like if that chair is uncomfortable for you, just get a different chair.
I get the Puka jersey in the divorce. Yeah, we did. We operated off of that, yes. So we answered his question, assuming it was Daniel Jones. Let's go to luck mode. Hard rebuild with lots of 27 capital. Would it make more sense to stack Tyson and limit at the 102, 103 with Shuck, and Hurts, or take Tate? It doesn't matter. They're all in the same tier. You can stack those guys if you want to. I personally, I don't have a super big preference there. Again, they're same tier. Pick your favorite.
Nice.
If you want to stack them, then cool.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Yeah, Avery, stop arguing with me on my birthday.
Yeah, Anna's right. You should try the couch also. You could.
I would try the couch, and comfort wise, it probably is better. But there's also like we do blueprints for a lot of streams, like for most of the streams, and having a table for that is really nice. Becca.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You want to see this? You really want to see what this would look like?
If it blocks your face, I mean, I think that's a win for everybody.
You want me to man spread and just expose myself in front of everybody like this? No, I'm not.
I think you have fans out there that would like that.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. I know you like it. That's probably why you want this set. Is because you want to see.
You caught me.
You want to see right between my legs. I also can't handle any legs and shots at all. Like
you literally didn't even wear pants today.
Yeah, you know why? Because for 4 years we've had a table where our legs haven't been showing. So I got here and I totally forgot to bring long pants.
Look, is that Becca's zooming in?
Oh my gosh.
Rob says, hey guys, I just subbed as an annual mother flocker. How do I submit my team for a review? We appreciate you, man. Hey, let me drop the link for you. Here's the blueprint link. If you follow this link, you should have a free voucher. Right now, you do get 2 free team blueprints when you sign up. So we'll give you another one as well. Where's
Is what better? What are you talking about?
Yeah, there you go. You're also going to get, again, you're going to get 2 free blueprints. You're going to get, it's a limited time. You also get our rookie draft analyzer. This thing is awesome. I've been using it all weekend. You also get, again, all the flock tools, the domain Discord, the bakery. You can get in a league as well. So again, it's annual Mother Flock tier with code domain. For new members, if you do join tonight, we can't get you a live team blueprint on the stream. So there you go. It's looping, Becca. I forgot to turn loop off on these. Sorry. Okay, there you go. So appreciate you, Rob. Follow that link. Okay, 104 for Rome. I have Neighbors, London, Tet, and 4 first next year. It's a. I'm not. What are we laughing at?
Yes.
What would be? Yeah, gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Bro's getting a TV dinner ready. That's awesome. Yeah, we should have just gotten him one of those TV dinner tables.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 104 for Rome. I mean, I'd probably take 104. I mean, it's pretty fair though. It's pretty fair. I probably would take 104 there. I think you're getting a slightly better upside shot than Rome at the 104. Upside premier shot, I should say. Start 2 running back, wide receiver. Yeah, it's even. I'd probably just prefer the 104. Guys need to put that couch on the curb with a free sign or something. I genuinely felt bad for the 3 people that had to sit on it during the first round of the draft.
What's your problem with the couch, bro? It's a nice looking couch.
I know, John. I know somewhere I can put the couch. I can think of somewhere I can put this couch.
Again, I have my opinion about the table, but I don't think this looks bad. I think it looks
great.
fine.
We have Becca, a professional graphic designer and creative, or John. Anna says the couch is very nice because she almost fell asleep on it.
I like Mendoza on it. Mendoza should just
non-superflex. What about price at the 1-2? We prefer the wide receivers, but you do have the 1-5 to get a top 3 wide receiver. Again, I think in this particular situation, I'm actually cool taking price wherever because you're gonna get what?
I just had a crazy idea. Continue.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with this. This is one of those weird draft strategy scenarios where I'm fine taking price at the 1-2 and then grabbing whoever out of that wide receiver tier.
Yep.
So it's an odd situation.
That's fine.
But you guys want to do a startup? Is what you're saying? Yes. Oh gosh, don't do that. Covered in Oreo crumbs now. I have like 3 Oreos left, and I meant to bring them in here.
Oh rip. I've probably eaten too much paper with those with the domain edible paper on top.
Yeah, you probably have. Maybe it's affecting your hormones. Maybe that's what's going on. I've never seen somebody so mad at a chair.
It's the small things in life. You know that about me.
How deep? Evidently,
but it's also not a small thing.
You must deal with the small things in your life quite a bit
for like 12 hours a week.
How deep are the live blueprints tonight, Nathan? How many are in the queue?
We have 3 right now.
Oh, we have. Oh my gosh.
Well, sorry, we're gonna have to do a lot of call outs tonight.
Yeah. OBB.
We technically have 3 tonight.
All right, there you go. So 3. The fact that they just spent.
You're getting it.
The fact that you spent 15 minutes talking about the set tells you how trash this class is. The class. What?
This rookie class.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah,
that's a good comment.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I thought he was hating. I was like, Fredo, what the heck?
You know what I just thought of?
What?
So you know how we ripped off the front of that table?
Yeah. Hey, Becca, you want to get a? Actually, let's do some reviews here real quick.
Yeah.
Let's do some reviews. We have 30 minutes till the draft. We will do a startup draft. Here's the thing, guys. Surprise that you're gonna enjoy this. We're streaming pretty much every day this week. We'll take Wednesday off.
Yep.
But outside of that, we're gonna be here every night with you, and so we can literally alternate and do startups. So let's get some reviews done. We got to make sure we get our reviews done because a lot of you guys do want reviews right now, and it's a really good time to review Dynasty teams with everybody's leagues being active right now. And so we'll pivot over here and let's get the flock tab open and let's do the trades that we have a couple trades in the queue. And then we will get to some reviews as well. So a trade here, RJ Harvey and a 27 third for Mike Evans and a 27 second. Man, yeah, after Coleman, obviously, Harvey's going to lose some serious value here. I think I'd just take Evans in the second here, wouldn't you? You're selling a little low on Harvey, but at this point, like,
Harvey's no safer than Coleman.
I think so, too. So I would take Evans in a second here. The 27 seconds, honestly, like the main part of this deal for me. So, and Ant, it's a trade question for us. Daniel Jones, Cam Scatterbu, Bucky Irving, and 28-second or Joe Burrow and Trey Benson. Superflex, 10-team, Superflex start 9. Benson's nothing. I would take this, though. This is a pretty good deal for Burrow.
Yeah, I think it's a fair deal for Burrow. I think that's kind of capitalizing on the value win already that you got from Cam Scatterbu, which is fine with me.
Yeah.
At that price point.
Yeah. All right. We appreciate you. I see the ranking designations on the website. Strong contender, balanced, strong rebuilders, balanced, ranked higher than strong rebuilder, or vice versa. I'm actually not sure. Those are not our ranking designations that we like do on our blueprints. So I'm not sure what the tiers are for those, but I would guess balanced basically just means you're like somewhat good contending rebuilding, and strong rebuilders, you're not a good contender. So, and you're like top 3 rebuilding. I don't know. I'm guessing. So we do our own version of that for the most part. So, okay. And then we'll hold super chats. I left super chats on for tonight. And we'll hold them till the end of the reviews when we do reviews. So we won't put those up in the middle. We'll just put whoever's getting reviewed. So Eagles, are you here, brother? I think you are here because you're going to be up next. So, say hey if you're here in the chat, man. We appreciate you a ton.
Sox fan said, do you guys live together? And Anna said they do not. They're both married to other people.
Yes. To other. Yes, that's correct. Okay, Eagles. Let's do this thing. Let me make sure I have your comment pulled up here. Okay, he says, looking to compete with a super team in my home league, the war chart. Oh, of course you put that in your review. Of course you did. You're such a D-Jed. And Alex shows running backs over wide receivers until about position 21, but I mistakenly started a wide receiver factory in my rebuild. Here's the thing. I want to take 5 seconds to clear this up about wins above replacement. You are, you said you started a rebuild. Wins above replacement doesn't matter for rebuilds. You're only really focused on value. Wins above replacement is a production metric. So if you are a rebuild or a reload, war is not something that I would be basing my decisions off of. You know, value is value. Value is not determined by war. You use war against value to try to find the best production bang for your buck, but the value of your league and the market of your league is still going to be, you know, you're going to be able to move those wide receivers for running backs. So like in a rebuild reload, don't worry about that. Again, that's a production metric. Value is what's important on that. I'm trying to shift into running back for production. If you're a contending team, that's fine. The draft kind of screwed me with Olave and Smitty on my team. That's fine. The 101 owners open to trading as well. Okay, cool. This is the Huskers for the win team. I think we did your other buddies' team in this league not too long ago, but Huskers, let's open this up and let's take a look at this team. So this is a 10 team. It is a super flex. It's a half point PPR, half point tight end premium. Your production share is 11%, which is 3rd in this league. And then your value share is 12.7%, which is 3rd in this league as well. All right, quarterback, you have Joe Burrow and Brock Purdy. That's a 7 here in this format. Quinshawn, Bashal, and that's like a 4. You got Swifty as well. Tet McMillan, Chris Olave, Rashee Rice, Devontae Smith, T. Higgins is a 9. Trey McBride is a 10. Draft capital is going to be a 6 here. You've got the 102, 103, and a 27 first. And bench is a 2. This is a 7.2 overall. And we're going to give this a standard value wide receiver factory content here.
It's going to be even more factory after that 102. And
yeah, it is. And again, I'm not worried about your, little running back problem here. It is a half point PPR. So naturally, yeah, I mean, like a war chart can tell you this, Eagles, but, we could have told you this anyway. I too. In a 10-team half PPR, yeah, you definitely want running backs in that format. Yep. You want to flex running backs. You still have to start wide receivers, obviously. But with that being said, in terms of moves, like let's try to get you to some running backs, I guess. I know you said that the 101 was open, so maybe we try on this team, maybe we try an up tier from the 102?
I would up tier from the 101.
You mean the 102?
Or up tier to the 101.
Yeah, that's what
probably. Yeah, you could do. What do you want to do? Like 102 plus. What are you getting up to? Like a half to a full round?
Full, probably, at this point.
Anybody in your league high on Tootin?
Yeah, I mean, that's where I would probably go, especially after the draft and he didn't get drafted over. I think you could package those guys together. Or somebody in a similar value range.
Yeah.
And again, like, you're really just, these are ideas. The plus can be whatever it wants, but you are trying to up tier from that 102 to the 101. Get love in this half-point PPR. It's a half-point PPR 10 team, so that's a good one. So
yeah. Hampton's another one that you could look into in that range. H-Chan as well. I think other things that we could do here is, again, you have the 102 and the 103 coming in. If you do that up tier from the 103, you still have plenty of flexibility here to make some other up tiers. because you do have a good amount of depth. I would look into probably moving. What wide receiver on his existing roster do you like the running back range for?
I mean, you could still do Olave and be in the lower end of that James Cook range.
So James Cook or JT.
Yep, that's kind of what I'm thinking there.
Okay.
But he is
Pretty much only them.
Yeah, I mean, Rashee Rice is in that range too now.
Yeah,
Higgins.
Let's do Rice.
Higgins is 5th round, so like you're talking Saquon CMC maybe. Devontae Smith.
That's not bad either.
No, so it's honestly I don't really have a preference. I just don't want to move Ted on this team. I do want to keep Ted on.
Okay, we'll do Rice or Higgins.
Instead, he was wondering about the 102, the 103, and Rice for the 101. Kenneth Walker in a second. It's not bad. That's not bad. So you would basically have Kenneth Walker. You would basically take away your picks and add Love and Walker to this team. I'm good with that, actually. Nathan, what do you think about that?
102, 103 Rice for 101 K9 27.
I think I would do this.
Tate and
I'd say
that's pretty pricey in my opinion. Can you get something bigger than the second?
I don't think he's gonna get a first, and he did say it was an early second, which is pretty
I
valuable for
know.
next year. Like, because I think the 103 and Kenneth Walker, are probably value equivalent, but I lean the 103 there.
Right, that's being aggressive in the 102 and Rice for the 101.
Yeah, and in the 27 second, which I think gets pretty close.
I would. Is there a way you could turn Rice into Higgins or Devonta Smith instead? Because those guys are going a couple of rounds later. It's not like I like Rice more as a player. It's just like value-wise, I think it would make more sense for you to give up Higgins or Smith in that deal.
Yeah. I personally, yeah. If that's a good point. If you can change that Rice to Higgins or Smith, then I think I would do it for sure.
Yeah.
But I actually, if you took that, I would not think it was the worst deal of all time. So.
A couple of guys that kind of survived the draft and are going to carry hopefully a little bit of value here, where you could up tier and package, is take Josh Downs and DeAndre Swift and try to get into a little bit of a better tier.
Yeah, because DeAndre Swift did. Yeah, and again, assuming you can bring in like 2 running backs here, Swift would be like your borderline flex option.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, again, you only have 2 flex spots in this league, so we're pretty comfortable doing that. You've also got, it is a half point ton premium. You have McBride and Gadsden. Gadsden's technically flexible in this league.
Yep, he is.
Definitely don't think we're making down tiers here for sure. I mean,
nope. I've got 2 up tiers and a pivot. The up tier from 102 and Tootin, the up tier from Downs and Swift, and then the pivot from Higgins for a running back like Saquon, Breece Hall, Chase Brown. So
I think the other thing here, Eagles, that you could explore, like looking at your wide receiver room. I thought it'd be cool starting a rebuild 3 on wide receivers. Yeah, and so okay, so try that, and Rice is younger, obviously. But Chuba, Dowdle, Smith, and Pollard all for 27 seconds and thirds. That's literally mastermind crap right there, dude. I think the one thing, like looking at this team, is adding an alpha wide receiver is not a bad idea as well. You know, if you wanted to potentially, like, I don't know, I guess for Burrow, you're probably not getting an alpha. I think there are opportunities for you to get like a first round wide receiver here in this format, or maybe even like a 1-2 turn wide receiver. Tet and Olave is my wide receiver 1 and 2. Not bad. I do think, though, with the amount of value you have here, almost 3% value share over expected, like you could go for a like Amon-Ra Jefferson. I like Jefferson still. So at the end of the day, I mean, again, you have probably leaning too much depth here with the picks. You also have your 27 first, which, like, I mean, again, I probably would be cool. Moving it at some point, maybe just not yet. So Puka and Amon-Ra St. Brown on the block. Try deals for those guys and see how cheap you can get them, I guess. So that's exploratory. We're not going to have that one on the blueprint. That's just one I think I would like for your roster. So. Okay. Any questions? Yeah, great job, Eagle. I agree. This is a really good team, dude. You and your war chart. You're obsessed. And yeah, in this league, you're right. Again, like, generally, the less points per reception, the more running back centric you want your team to be. And also, the less teams, the more running back centric you want your team to be. So you got to capitalize on those like 16 running backs that are scoring you like pretty elite flex spot production every week. So any other questions for you, Eagle? From who? Back. Oh yeah, give him a free trade question for sure. Yep. Thank you both. This is year 3 of my rebuild after adopting the team in my home league. I mean, you've done a really good job. You're definitely contending this year, and you're actually on your way to enhanced value. I think you'll be enhanced value next year. So, love you, dude. We appreciate you. You know where to find us if you got questions. We appreciate you. Go Emma Johnson. Go Big Red. There you go. Until they come to Memorial Stadium. EOX says, are we reaching on Heidenreich? I probably wouldn't reach.
He's got to make the team.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, I at the same, on one end, like, take the guys you love this year because it's so bad. I don't know if there is a reach. If you're taking him anywhere in the 3rd round, I think it's a fine pick.
The 3rd round is fine. 2nd round, probably
Second
not.
round, I think there are better picks this year. So, yeah, we'll be conservative there.
There are guys that are guaranteed to be on the team that are going in the 2nd across the board. So,
Jack asked if we could upgrade one of his vouchers. We could do that. We would basically just have to send the voucher back to you, and you would have to upgrade it to a live. So let us know if you want to do that, Jack. I'm happy to decline one of your reviews and send you the voucher back, and you can upgrade it if you want. So I think you just submitted them. So all right, refresh for me back. We've got approximately 22 minutes until the draft. Aaron, we've got your live review in as well. 3 trade questions here. One from Dago58. A 27 first or Cam Scadaboo here. I would take probably the random 27 first, so I would hold here. I don't think this is like a needle moving pivot for you here, so I would take the 27 first here. Youngsheimer says Marv the 105-27 for Jefferson and Chase Brown. I would take Jefferson and Chase Brown here. Yep, take this deal. This is a Superflex 12-team start 10. Yeah, I'm definitely cool with this deal. I like Jefferson in this one. And then the 101. Okay, which one do you want me to send back? Which team do you want me to send back, Jack? 101 and a 27 second, and you're basically sending the 101. You're downtraining the 102, and you're getting Cam Scadaboo and JMO on top.
No, I mean we were just talking about the 102
yeah.
plus like Rashee Rice potentially for the 101. I would be asking for more here, probably. Can you like consolidate the value of Scadaboo and JMO and get a better player? I get the idea here. That's just you're still talking about like a 7th round asset in JMO and probably no earlier than a late 5th round asset in Scadaboo.
Yeah. Yeah, try to get a little bit more here, Linsicki. We'll say 101 for now. And if you just take away Scadaboo and JMO and get a better like 3rd or 4th round piece on top of the 102, then we're doing it. So that would be my recommendation. All right, cool. Suit Up Nelly is next. I think it calls Buckying My Irving. It's the Always Next Year League. Let me send that back to you real quick, and then we're going to start here. Suit Up Nelly, if you're here, say hey, my friend. Again, any new members, 2 free team blueprints right now. You can get it done live on the stream. I know I saw yours, Jack, very recently. Buckying My Irving. I'm going to give you your voucher, Jack. You're just going to have to go in and upgrade it to a live team blueprint. Team review. And you'll be in the queue. Appreciate you. You should have that. All right. Suit Up Nelly is up next. I dropped the link if you want to get an a la carte blueprint. Again, you can check that out below.
Chuddy Bud can't for life let me figure out how to actually set up the live team review. If you go to the homepage on the Flock site, or Avery can send you the direct link as well.
Yeah, it's this link I just posted here, Chuddy Bud. Let me do this. Follow this link, link your team, and then do live team blueprint. And again, I'm assuming you're a member. If you're not a member, it's cheaper to get the membership. You get 2 blueprints, and one of them can be live. And it's cheaper than 1. So please, by all means, do not buy a full price live review. That's normally the case. Please, for the love of God, everybody, do not buy full price live team reviews if you're not a member. It is... Yeah, you are getting a much better deal. We are trying to...
Hey, Alan, we're working on getting those to you guys as soon as we can. We have to manually assign those vouchers for new members.
You'll get it, you'll get it by the end of the day.
You'll get it.
Yeah, we do those same day. So we appreciate you, man. Welcome, by the way. Okay. All right, Suit Up Nelly's here, and he says his first time doing a blueprint. Nice. We appreciate you, man. Let's knock this thing out. Let's take a look at this team. So you did leave some comments here for us. Let me pull that up. He said... love the content, by the way. Let me know when you plan to air my team. Right here, man. Start 2 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, and 2 tight end. So it is start 2 tight end league and a 3 flex league. So pretty deep league here. 12 teams start 12 Superflex PPR. Our rookie draft is Friday, May 1st. I finished 3rd in the league last year. What are the best steps for my team? Next year's first from Team 29 champs almost guaranteed to be the 101. Very nice. Team Nakua Matata just three-peated. I need to win for myself and the league. Yeah, we can't let people like quadruple peat. There's no way. We can't let people do that. So let's try to stop that and let's get you in the win column here. 2 Loves 1 Chip is the team name here. Scroll down. We're blocking his team a little bit back. There you go. Thank you. Okay. This is a 2 QB league, not a Superflex. 2 QB. You have to start 2 QBs. Full point PPR, no point tight end premium. 12% production share is second in this league. And 11.3% value share is also second in this league. So clearly one of the top teams here.
Yeah.
Value is 11.3%, which is second. So again, 12 teams, 2 QB, Love and Baker, 5. McCaffrey, Bucky, and then Manungai Charbonnet, probably a 4 there. Nico, DK, Parker Washington, QJ's a 5, and then Harold Finn and Tucker Kraft. That's in this format a 9. I mean, this is
that's pretty good.
Start 2 tight end. There's no tight end premium, but it's kind of offset that the positional scarcity jumps up when you have to start 2 of those suckers every week. But then you've got the top 3 picks in this year's draft and 4 firsts, and your draft capital is a 10. Your bench is a 1. You want to win this year. I think you can.
Yeah, you can do it.
I think you can do it. So
you probably just have to do honestly, probably only 1 down tier.
Yeah, and even then, like a lot of this is going to be predicated on moving your 27 first in the season when they're like getting closer to their peak value, and we want to actually make the push. Overall is a 6.8 here. We'll just go standard value here. Standard value, well-rounded, contend for you here. We would have you as your feature value, but you have so many good picks for this year. Like you're going to stack good wide receivers and Love in your lineup. You have 2 good quarterbacks and 2 good tight ends, and you have 427 first, and you're going to have the 101. One note that I'm going to make for you here right off the rip is do not trade that 101 first. I think you know that. Like, you literally just don't. It's not worth it for this team whatsoever. Your other 27 first, I think, are fair game at a certain point here. But in terms of moves, what's the 1 down tier you're thinking here?
Nico.
Okay.
Down tier from Nico. The quarterbacks are kind of both of them are in ranges where it's like, I guess you could down tier from Love, but you're not going to get a ton on top because he's already kind of in a lower tier. But like CMC, Bucky, you probably want to hold on to those guys at their price. Nico's really the only other guy that you can down tier from. Fannin and Kraft in a 2 tight end format, you definitely want to hold both of those guys. 101 you want to hold, 102 and 103 you probably want to hold as well. So with that Nico down tier, I mean, if you went down to like T. Higgins, you'd be looking at some guys on that team, including Kyron Williams, J-Mo, Flowers. I think all those guys could be in play. If you down tiered to, let's say, like the team with Rice has Adams, you're getting a very small plus on top, but it's worth it. And then, like, let's say AJ Brown, he's about to be a New England Patriot here in the coming months. It's not going to be official until like June 1st or whenever it is. That team has Travis Etienne. I think all of those are very well worth the down tiers that would help your flex spots quite a bit here.
So there's a guy in my league trying to get me to trade the 101, 102, 103 plus the 101 next year for Neighbors and Bijan. Yeah, that guy can literally go jump in a creek. No.
Yeah.
I mean, the 101 is Neighbors this year, and the 101 next year. In the 102 would be Bijan. You're adding another early first in there. Like, no shot.
You actually have a surprising amount of depth here of serviceable guys. Like Rico, Gainwell, Evans, Godwin are all on your bench, and then your flex guys are DK, Parker Washington, QJ, Charbonnet, and Manungai. You could technically package a couple of these guys with that Nico down tier and up tier because, again, like some of these guys off your bench are like I just listed 4 guys off of your bench. That could easily be plugged into your starting lineup. So if I were you, I would probably take like DK and Charbonnet and up tier there.
Yeah, I think you still Charbonnet's probably cooked.
Yeah.
Value-wise, he's cooked.
Well, the price team would be interested. So whoever ends up getting priced in the draft, I would absolutely pursue that team and try to upcharge them on the insurance play.
Although you can't have it both ways. People want to fade Price because of Charbonnet, but they're also going to fade Charbonnet because of Price.
except for the team that owns Price.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying generally that's what's going to happen here, and you cannot have it both ways.
Right.
No shot. Like, and that is already happening to some extent. So
yeah, it is. A couple of guys that I'm interested in just in general are like Jacobs and Javonte are both they're both pretty cheap right now. They're not very popular for whatever reason. And honestly, for a team like yours, if you want to take a shot on like an Addison or a DJ Moore as well, I'd be totally cool with that. And sort of an up tier from those serviceable veterans. What do you think about our third move? Do you want to shop one of those picks for a proven player?
I'm not opposed to that because you're essentially going to be taking two of the wide receivers in the same tier. Right. I like Love. I like taking you could just take the 102 and shop it. The 102 has more market value, and you're getting somebody in the same tier.
The 102 gets you close to right around where Hampton and Ted are going, and both of those guys I would take over the 102.
100% agree. Yeah, and even if you have to add like something small to get to the like Hampton range, I would do it.
Yeah, I would do it. Take again these depth pieces that I mentioned. Do it to get it done.
Do it to get it done.
How doers get more done.
Sponsored
Isn't that like Lowe's or something?
Home Depot.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
What if, since we ripped off that front thing, we put jerseys all on the front instead of like a?
Oh, that might look cool.
Instead of like curtains.
It might look cool. Yeah, we could brainstorm something like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah,
I think it would be pretty sick.
I think what I want to do, like, I genuinely think, like, I want to make it to where we can alternate the set, like, and switch it up.
I would be cool with that.
Every once in a while.
Even for videos, I don't mind because it's not a very long time.
Yeah, and I think for videos, actually, the set looks better.
I don't mind shaking it up at all.
And also, if we make it
it's
easy,
just for the long periods of time,
easy to move in and out, then we can have Scott just do it. But, so what was the third move you gave him here? The proven player for the pick.
Yep.
Okay. So we're having him hold both of his quarterbacks and both of his tight ends here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Down tier from Nico. You did give him an up tier, potentially from Charbonnet.
DK, Charbonnet. It could include
Parker Washington,
QJ, Parker, Manungai,
Chris Godwin, Rico Dowdle, Kenneth Gainwell. All of those guys technically, even Kyle Manungai, all of those guys technically have some value. You could honestly do two up tiers from those guys.
You really could.
So again, that tier, that pool of guys you could do two up tiers here from, Nelly, are Manungai, Dowdle, Gainwell, QJ, DK, Godwin, Washington. There's 7 guys. So maybe look into like getting some Jag up tiers done there. So,
and those guys aren't even Jags. They're serviceable guys. So like you should be able to get some interest in those players.
Chetty Bud, you do not need to make your team blueprint alive. And you just submit it. We saw your membership come through. So just submit the free one and you'll be in here and you'll be good. Appreciate you. Can I upgrade the blueprint I sent as a live blueprint? When did you submit? Let us know when you submitted. Mark this down, April 26, 2020. April 26, 2026, the day Avery told Nathan he had a good idea on Nathan's birthday. I know. I'm just being nice for his birthday. Nathan has good ideas all the time. Have you ever seen our player categories? Have you ever seen the DVM? It's that man right there. It's unadulterated genius. Yeah, where is it?
The original is up here.
Oh yeah, it's over there. Yeah.
That was born on the back of a college homework paper sheet. Because I definitely was just working on domain when I was in college for 4 years.
There you go. And Nathan did
three and a half
school,
years.
So the original DVM by Nathan Schmidt. Although this has both of our handwriting on it, it's kind of cute.
Yep.
Video title: We solved Dynasty Fantasy Football.
Yeah, it was both of us. There were a lot of first passes that needed to be
I remember
adjusted.
sitting at the desk and brainstorming that. So
yep. Calling out BSCHR4. Let us know if you're here.
Nelly, do you have any questions? This is nice. Will give me plenty of opportunities to up tier. I have a solid youth core that I can use, like the bench guys. Yeah, I think you got a solid core here. And you have a lot of your insulations in your picks. So if you make a couple picks and then make a couple pivots and then your 27s, like you're going to be just fine here, my man. So, and you're already second in value. Just mostly draft capital, and we'll see that all realized as long as you don't make every single pick in your draft capital. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they're new members, we'll do call outs. If they're not. Okay. Yeah, we'll just call them out. So, are you guys doing the live blueprints after the rookie draft at 7:30? Yes, sir, we are. Yep. we will do some live blue. Again, we're streaming every night this week. We're locking in. We are reviewing you guys' Dynasty team.
I do know that's a lie.
Avery is the nicest fantasy player ever. I appreciate that, Denick. Thank you, man. Also, you suck at auction drafting.
I know. So I'll keep checking. I know.
He says, yeah, I'll be wheeling and dealing. Thank you guys so much. You're welcome. Thank you, man. And if you have questions, just message us on Discord. Nate and I, I'm Nathan admittedly this week will be very slow to respond to Discord messages, but you can submit questions through the site at any time, and we do those same day. But you can also message us on Discord for free anytime, and we do get back to you. It's just this is our busy week of the year, so appreciate you guys for understanding that. Yeah. Shun Denick. Denick does need Shun. All right, we got 7 minutes until our draft. Let's do another. Let's do C artist blueprint real quick. Nelly, we appreciate you. Make sure you give Nelly a free trade question.
Yeah. Yeah.
So which one is that? Rob Stowe. Rob, when did you submit? He said a bit ago. Yeah, we can do it as a live blueprint, but we're gonna send it back to you, and you'd have to upgrade it to a live blueprint. So that way it pops up in our live queue here. So will you refresh, Becca? Auction King, yeah. No, Denick. This is a and Chetty Bud. We got Chetty Buds. He's good. No call out needed on that one, Nathan. Chetty Bud's a new member. Did you hear me, Nate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
All
right.
I'm looking at
Appreciate you, Nelly.
more specific times.
Okay. So. Let's do this. Carter says, getting this reviewed before our live draft. Oh, this is tonight's? Oh, no. We're doing this. Oh, I think we're doing this one tomorrow or Tuesday. Getting this reviewed. Screwed myself a bit with the Burrow to Nagasuma, but I recovered. I feel like selling Herbie for Bo in a 27 second. I'm not terrible. That's not a terrible move at all. Wide receiver room feels rough. Was unable to sell Loveland, but thinking up tier from Marv. Haven't thought of who to target yet. Okay. Yeah, Nagasuma is the top team in this league. It's the Beskar Ballers here. All right. And then we're looking at this team again. It's domain rules here. It's a 12-team super flex, full point PPR, half point tight end premium. It is an 8.2% production share, which is 7th in this league, and a 9.1% value share, which is 3rd in this league. Okay. So value share of top 3, production share is a little bit lower, but it's still like league average for this. Let's see what we've got. May and Knicks is a 10, obviously. Oh, you did do the 27 second down tier, I think. Yeah, you have an extra one. I like that deal. Cook and Bashal Tootin will give a 4. Smitty, Marv, and then, yeah, it's pretty much a 4 by themselves. Everybody else is irrelevant for the most part. And then Colson Loveland is an 8. You have the 110, 112, the 210, and then you've got a 27 first and 227 seconds. Draft capital is a 5. Bench is a 2. It's out of a startup. It's a 6.2 overall. And I'm just making sure, Carter, that you didn't say... First of all, have we done this team for you yet? Have you gotten a review for this team, Carter, out of curiosity? I'm thinking this is a reload. It seems like a punt draft to me.
I think reload is...
I just can't remember if this is one we've already done for Carter or not. And so I kind of want to make sure we reference the last one as well. So, oh, this is tonight's Premium League.
Beskar Ballers.
Oh, so it's not actually called Premium League. I see. Okay.
There's a 110, 112.
So we'll go 1 year reload.
Yeah.
1 year reload. Let's just go well-rounded. It is a well-rounded team. You have again, it's top heavy here. You don't have any suitors for Loveland, which is unfortunate. It really kind of pigeonholes us to not contending this year, I think. And the elite quarterback value, obviously, you're going to get some value wins. Hopefully,
and those late firsts are really all upside shots that are probably not going to be immediate impacts.
Yeah, and I agree with that. So he did say we did do it. So let me look back real quick. I'm going to look at his other blueprint real quick while you kind of.
Knowing us, we were probably on the fence last time. / went through the predicament of you're not going to be able to down tier from any of these quarterbacks in a domain league.
So this is the Beskar Ballers. When did we do this one? Was it a while ago? Yeah. Well, he's there. He's commenting. You don't see his comments?
Well, it had to have been.
Yeah, it had to have been pre-blueprint dashboard. So let's try to look it up.
No, because it was a premium league.
That's what I thought too. When did we do? Yeah, when did
I found it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, it's queued. Hang on.
No, that's this one.
Did you change your name by chance?
Yeah, did you change your team name?
1504, 1504,
I looked there,
1504,
dude, I didn't see it.
1504. Boom. Found it.
Okay. He says, I feel like when you guys did this, Nathan threw a fit. We may have.
I probably did. We gave it standard value dual elite QB last time because you had May and Burrow and Ward, and then your wide receiver stayed the same. It looks like you down tiered from Burrow
to
Bo Nix, and then you got the 112.
Actually, he down tiered from I think from Burrow to Herbert in the 112, and then down tiered from Herbert to Bo Nix in the 27-second.
We go.
These are reload moves.
Yep.
But I think we're gonna have to reload here because I don't think you're gonna make.
Did I throw a fit about this?
I don't think you're going to. Yes, because they did every team in this league that night, and you were so mad because all of them were saying they wouldn't trade.
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah.
You definitely did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
I
you
remember
were
that.
pissed.
Guys, don't do that to me tonight.
Dude, I swear I will give you guys half off. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. But it would be very funny to make Nathan mad again.
No, I'm just saying, don't put in the comments I'm not trading this guy.
Oh yeah, they definitely are going to.
Yeah, I
know. Which is fair. But
yeah.
Okay, what moves did we give him last time then on this team?
Oh crap. Well, I'm gonna have to do a new page.
So I think he said that he tried Loveland and Loveland didn't work.
We gave him a Loveland down tier, a Burrow down tier, and an up tier from the 110 and the 210.
Okay.
That ain't gonna happen anymore.
No, it isn't. And he said he was thinking up tier from Marv, maybe. I mean,
and a reload.
I don't think with this roster, I would.
Man,
I think at this point you're looking at maybe a James Cook.
You got cut with the Romeo Dobbs hot potato.
Hey, Nathan? What if we just pivoted from James Cook to one of the 102, 103, 104?
Yes.
I think
there should be a contending team in this league that's interested in that.
Dude, who has the 102, 103, 104 in this league? Because honestly, they should make that move. Nagasuma has the 103.
That's a very fair deal. We've had
we've had
the 103 and James Cook right next to each other the entire time.
I'm gonna formulate this deal between you. Nagasuma, you need to make that move. I'm looking at your team and you've got Walker, Chase, Daniels, Dart. I mean, obviously, you've got some depth issues here. It's all top heavy. You might be trying to reload. That's not a bad move. Who has the 104, though? Let me see. 104 is Deadly Ambitions. I would also be okay with him making that move. So you guys have the rosters to do this. But that's one idea for you. If not Cook, then Lad.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have Lad.
No, I know. I'm saying he could move Cook and pivot to a wide receiver in Lad McConkey.
Probably plus a little bit.
Yeah.
In a domain league, Cook and Lad go about apart.
Cook poo.
Tootin, let's shop Tootin. I would try to get a little bit of a price premium because people should be paying that now that running back room is set in stone. Again, he was priced pre-draft with the potential idea that maybe they would take somebody in the draft, and they took absolutely nobody. So you can either, again, if you want to hold on to him, that's fine. If you want to take a shot on a guy that I still think is a little more insulated at wide receiver or running back, you could do that too. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Thanks.
So,
hey, Alan, what's your flock username? Let me know, and I can send it back for you to upgrade if you'd like. I just don't know what your flock username is.
One thing I would look into here is I would actually be okay if you wanted to target the 108 in this draft for Tootin.
Yeah, or Tootin plus a little bit more and maybe try to get to 107 since you're getting the bottom of that tier there.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, so even just add a piece.
Let's take some of your depth guys. We can go Worthy. We'll go Worthy and Coker. Worthy, again, not getting replaced. They didn't take a wide receiver in the draft. If I were you, honestly, if you wanted to take a shot on Matthew Stafford before the season starts, sell him to a contender high in the middle of the year. Jaden Higgins is another guy that you could go for. Michael Wilson is another one that you could shoot for as well.
Yeah, I like.
I just bought Michael Wilson in a league a little bit before the draft because I don't really have any shares of him, so I was like, may as well try one.
He's a big draft winner.
Huge. You were being sarcastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing changed.
Yeah, I know. That's
so if you got love, I guess that helps.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you good reloading, Carter? I mean, what are you thinking? If you want him to trade for picks, it's kind of his last chance to do it. That's very true. You could do it on the clock. You could do it on the clock. Yeah, because the draft is in a minute. So.
I sold a pick on the clock yesterday.
And if again, Nagasuma, feel free if somebody wants to stop the clock to like do a trade, stop it for 5 minutes and let them trade real quick. Like we've got the time. So.
Yep. CR, do you have any questions on those moves?
All right, let me look at you, Alan, and make sure. Yeah, let's take your questions here before we go to your drafts. Obviously, with your picks, if you do stick and pick, use the rookie draft analyzer. I'll have it up and we can look at it. So, Alan, looks like you submitted yours today. Okay, I'm gonna send it back to you, Alan. I'm sending this back to you. I'm going to give you a voucher. You can resubmit. Just make sure you resubmit as a live team blueprint, please. And you'll be good. So
yeah, so it kind of assumed it would be a reload. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
again, good. Right out of a startup, like it is so hard to determine like what teams are contending and reloading immediately, unless like some teams are just totally loaded up on picks. You are right there in the middle. So now I think the way that this is kind of shaped up post NFL draft, you are. Yeah, looking to be probably in a position to reload next year. Honestly, I'm not against you shopping one of your quarterbacks straight up for another position as well, because you do have 3 very major players. Most insulated being May and Nix. Your highest value upside shot being Cam Ward, where he's currently being priced. So probably hold on to Ward and shop one of May or Nix if you ended up doing that for one of those QBs. So,
all right, Carter. Reload this team now. Yeah, definitely setting yourself up there, I think, better with a reload. Let's pivot over to this draft, Becca. Appreciate you, Carter. Yeah, let us know if you have questions. You obviously know where to find us, dude. You've got direct line access to the boys. All right, here we go. I'm giving Nagasuma the green light to start this thing. This is the Domain Platinum League 2. We will, after this league, go ahead and take a look at some of the trades that have gone down in this league, some updated look at the power rankings, we can give you a kind of a lay of the land. This is going to be one we follow this league and give updates on it once a month. So this is a good time to do that. Hopefully the rookies load into the site very quickly after we're done here. But this is a fast rookie draft, and they're on the clock. So here we go. Very interested to see another money rookie draft here, guys. Again, this is a I don't remember. Is this a $100 league? I think this is a $100 league. So high stakes league here, and we're gonna rock, and also we're gonna roll. Drop a like on the stream and make sure you're subscribed if you play Dynasty Fantasy Football. What? What happened?
To what?
To what? Okay.
What did you put on the tab, Becca?
Oh. Yeah, no, it's good. It looks good. What was the tab? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, who cares?
I thought it was like.
I thought you like put all those.
I thought it was like our
classified information,
missile codes or something.
Yeah, put the nuclear codes on there. Okay, so Love goes first and Tate goes second. I think this was always going to be the case. Somebody needs to trade for James Cook right here. One of you, who has these? Oh, hold on. Wait, time out. Did Icy just do it? Did Icy just do it?
Oh, Ciardo just got the 104.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Icy made the trade. That's good for both of you guys.
Yep.
That's a great trade. Good job, boys. Way to make moves on the clock. Yeah,
yep, Tyson and Lemon,
that's a great move for you, Carter. So you're going to go ahead.
It looks like he just did it, yeah.
You're going to take Lemon. Nice. And I would take Lemon. Oh, I mean, Lemon and Cook. I would take Lemon on a reload. So that's awesome. Slaw says, I love to see a league where almost every rookie pick has moved. Well, actually, and the reason for this is a startup. So
yeah, they're all going to be reassigned.
They're all like reassigned. So I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Slot. Where you been? You still lurking? I like the Lemon pick for you there, bub. Good move. I like that for both teams. Denick takes Jadarian Price at the 1-5. Similar to Nathan. Oh, wait, that wasn't even Denick. And then KC. Matt took KC, it looks like. These names are small. I'm going to pull it up on my computer. Here we go. It looks like Ovals took Jadarian Price at the 1-5, which is what Nathan did earlier. I took KC. And then again, Mendoza goes here. Well, I shouldn't say that, actually.
Ovals up again.
That is Okay, it didn't matter.
Oh,
It
he
didn't
took
matter, and he takes
Sadiq.
Sadiq. I almost screwed you guys there. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do it again.
Oh, well, Oval's got the 108 too, so. What? Ooh. Oh, yeah, I almost did too.
So he does take Sadiq at the 1-7 here. This is a half-point side in premium. This is not a 1 QB. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Wow.
What? Ovals,
Deadly Ambitions has never made a draft pick so fast in his life.
Ovals, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm curious the thought process behind letting Mendoza fall in this format. It's a super flex format. So.
Well, not only that, but why'd you take Chris Bell?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Guys, it didn't matter. It did not matter.
It didn't
so you guys
matter,
shut
clearly.
up. What the? She actually muted me.
So what did Ovals? I'm assuming you're in the chat watching.
Give me the thought process.
Give me the thought process of taking Chris Bell, who went in the late third.
Thought process.
Hall in 2027 could be anywhere. First for a top 3 back. Also have Hampton and Pat's backfield 20. Basically turn Javonte in 2 seconds into those 2 firsts. Hall in 2027 firsts.
This leaves $100 buy.
Hampton and Henderson.
And this is Nathan.
Yeah, that's I'm good with that move.
This is a 6-point passing touchdown league.
Well, draft of the day or draft pick of the week
toasted
goes to Deadly Ambitions in a 6-point passing touchdown league at the 109. Wow.
Can you make our picture a little bit bigger,
Carter, I'm really pumped that you were able to get Omer Cooper at the 110 there. That was a value faller.
I can't believe, honestly, in a 6-point, I would have taken Mendoza 105.
Yeah, me too.
Like I would have
smashed him at the 105.
So I'm kind of surprised all you guys passed on Mendoza there. I drafted Mendoza. I skipped over Mendoza for KC, but it was in a 4-point, and that's why. So don't get mad at me for that.
Oh, you Overcome said I meant to say I also have Hampton and Henderson. So you would be moving Hall in 227 first, could be anywhere for Bijan,
Alan,
or Gibbs. It would have to be Bijan or Gibbs, and I would probably just do it for Bijan.
Yeah, Alan, I didn't send you a live voucher. I sent you a normal voucher. You have the option to upgrade to a live blueprint, but it is not a live voucher. We don't have live vouchers, so you can if you want to upgrade, you can. If you do not want to upgrade, then we can put you back in the queue. But that was kind of how we have to do that. So, should I accept this trade? I'm sending Genty the 209 for Bird and the 102 and a 28 first. I'm semi-rebuilding. I plan to have the 101 next year. On a rebuild, I'm fine. Yeah, I would take that on a rebuild. I would take that. Appreciate you, Aqua.
Dan Carter, yeah, the 110 and the 112 couldn't have gone any better for you. And a 6-point passing touchdown, getting Simpson at the 112 is phenomenal. That's the absolute floor where he should be going. And the 110, I mean, this is the perfect. This is the perfect reload.
Yeah, you just crushed it.
You just took the values that fell to you. So, well done. Well done. The only reason Simpson fell to the 112 again in a 6-point passing touchdown is because it's a domain league. So
don't feel bad. I traded the 102 for Burden and the 109. So he traded Tate for Burden and Mendoza. Yeah, that's a pretty darn good move. Carter, you crushed it, dude. That is, again, we cooked. You cooked, we cooked. This is the perfect marriage of cooking right now. Denix says, what do you think of my pick here? I can't see Denix's picture. Hold on. It's just your normal profile picture, it looks like. That's what it's showing up on mine. Although Ciarder looks like he has me in there as his profile picture, which is kind of funny. So does the first. Yeah, that's RG's permanent profile picture, which is freaking hilarious. It's from the Flock League. I can't see it, Denick.
Wait, who is that in the Flock League?
Me. In the first picture, that's me.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, that's when I did the cheerleading thing.
Oh, on Sleeper. I thought he was talking about his YouTube.
No, Denix doesn't.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I see it, Carter.
And then Ovals took Malachi Fields at the 203. Stowers goes at the 201. Coleman at the 202. Antonio Williams at the 204.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dynasty Fox
the
is the
one-
101 as the best pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I answered this actually. Yep, we're good. Someone get the Swedish chef in here to celebrate the cooking.
Holy cow.
The 9 spot did get. I mean, like in a 6 point, my rankings probably put Mendoza in his own tier. To be honest with you,
I gotta sit on Who's Your Bison.
I can't believe like you have good posture and are in much better shape than I am. I can't believe those chairs kill you that much.
It is about the chairs.
It's crazy.
It's
like
murdering.
I just like melted
I
into this
literally
chair.
like I can't feel my legs after a while.
That's not as bad as turkey hunting and sitting on the ground. It literally you can't feel your legs because you go numb. You're sitting on your tailbone. It's awful.
Yeah, I bet.
It's awful.
Um,
Okay, so Cooper, Boston, Simpson, we covered. Stowers here at the 2-1 now. Yeah, the Stowers, that's about the tier we have him in. Coleman, obviously. And then Fields, Antonio Williams, Carson Beck. Carson Beck, great pick there, by the way. And then Max Clare goes. Max Clare, again, is going to go lower than where we have him ranked just because people are not going to buy into our theory that, you know, he's a good pick in the early second, but he is a good pick in the early second. You know, you're taking Jonah Coleman there at the beginning of the first, and you're essentially just betting that he can, like, get into the RJ Harvey, J.K. Dobbins workload and maybe overthrow one of them. I think it's a pretty low bar for him to take RJ Harvey's spot, to be honest with you.
yeah.
Although RJ
I think
Harvey's
it's
primary
very
role was
possible.
receiving last year, and wouldn't say,
Coleman and a Harvey long term could end up being complementary guys. The depth chart's going to be kind of awkward. I wouldn't be shocked if Coleman started the season as the RB3 on the depth chart because technically he and Dobbins are a lot more interchangeable than Harvey is. But again, Dobbins and Coleman being more interchangeable than Harvey and Dobbins implies that Coleman really has, I think, the top option upside there. Where, like, if you remember Dobbins when he was healthy to start the season, the first half of the year, he was a low-end running back 1, high-end running back 2.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's probably a high-end running back 2 upside is what you're looking at for Coleman if he ends up getting the starting role there.
Yeah, I agree. And then Stribling goes there mid-second. We have Stribling ranked lower than this, but take your guys. Again, I don't think, like, I think the first round of this draft was absolutely bananagrams and shouldn't have gone that way. It's just my opinion. But how are you adding people to the queue? Are you clicking on those? What the frick? You can put it back up. Do I technically still co-own a team in this league or something?
I don't think.
Oh, I think I do. Who do I Yeah, we don't want to spoil picks. So yeah, close it. It's T mode. Yeah, I don't want T mode to see this. So I don't want people to see T mode's picks here. So no, just make us big. Just make us large and also in charge.
I don't think we're ever going to see a second round that looks like very similar to any other second round this offseason.
No, and
like,
yeah, I was going to say this is going to be the most variance in like second and third rounds the boards that we've ever seen. Bernard, that says Bernard falls there to 2-8. That's the second time that's happened. We've seen like he's fallen to the late second, and he has the highest draft capital of any wide receiver and just as good a bakery score as any of these wide receivers.
Jeremy is a great pick there.
Yeah, like I mean, that's kind of my question. Like draft capital, Jeremy wins. Analytical profile, even if it's a tie, like Jeremy wins. I mean, because he's better draft capital.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I'm not a Jeremy Bernard guy. You can go back and watch your stuff, but like,
you got to take him, man. Like,
there's really no indication to me that we should be taking Chris Bell a round ahead of Jeremy Bernard. I mean, every NFL team had the opportunity to take Chris Bell in the second round, mind you. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ovals, again, if you're on the stream, man.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Took Fields at the 203 as well.
He's clearly just taking his guys here.
I think he's going scorched earth with the draft.
He's what?
I think he's going scorched earth with the draft.
Maybe. I mean, again, even feels at the 2-3. I'm not gonna cry about because when you get past this
I'd
point,
definitely cry more about the Bell pick.
I was gonna say it's the Mendoza. Like Mendoza getting
passing on Mendoza
because he also had the 1-5. He should have just taken Mendoza there.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Sadiq, he's got to just be like messing around because he has the next 2 picks just to show that he took Sadiq over Mendoza. But
I would put Mendoza in the wide receiver tier for a 6-point passing touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, only 2 picks in the entire draft weren't traded. So it is a startup, Adrian. So it technically that's not true. It's just that since it was a startup, all the picks got reassigned. They picked kickers. So Surratt, Katron Allen, Zachariah Branch goes there. Nothing crazy so far. I do have one pick on the board that I still very much like. I know T-Mode, I know his queue because I just saw it, and I know he's going to get somebody he likes here in the next 2 picks. These guys really got 2 good picks here. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. I'm just going down my ranks here in my head. Okay. I think someone should take 6 QBs. I mean, we've only had somebody bold enough to do that. Becca, pull up the, well, actually, hold on. Let me, I might want to do something different with this. You'll have to make us small if we show the analyzer tool. I'm going to see who Timo takes here. Mother friggin' banana head says this on the clock in a rookie draft. It's a slow build. Allen Willis, this is 12 team Superflex, by the way. Allen Willis, Tua, Puka, London, Burden, Marv, Ayuk, Loveland, Henry. Pretty good. Should I go all in? CMC and Saquon for the 103. So basically trading the 103 for CMC and Saquon, the 112. I would take probably CMC and Saquon for the 103 and the 112. Would you? 103 and 112 are CMC and Saquon on a team where you can go all in.
CMC and Saquon.
CMC and Saquon. There you go. Yep, I would do it.
Fair.
Do it, banana head. Go get that. Go get that bread.
Come on, banana head.
I am a banana.
What's that from?
If anybody gets that reference, I will give you legitimately. I'll give you $20. If anybody gets that reference, I'll give you $20. I'll send it to you right now. You can give me your Venmo and I will send it to you. Somebody has to say the main reference that comes from. Colin says, how can I get in the league with you and Nate as domain mother flocker? Nate and I probably aren't doing any more leagues this offseason because we don't have time to do that many more. So we spend a lot of time working. Is that the H2O Gatorade?
Yeah, Paul told us he was in like 36 leagues and we were like,
like how?
What? And he's got like he's got a full-time normal job too. I'm like, bro.
He's a teacher.
How in the world? How do you do it? Like I struggle enough to
nope, not banana song.
Effectively get all of my 12
not
Dynasty
annoying
lineups set up every Sunday morning and Thursday night.
I would be shocked if anybody got this reference. That is the deepest reference I ever pulled out.
Annoying orange? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
That's a decent guess.
So Kalon, okay, so who did Timo go? Drew Aller was the pick I was thinking of. So you took Aller. I like that pick a lot. I actually like Kalon as the handcuff pick in the 3rd. I think he's an easy pick here.
Did Mason get it?
Nope, that's not it. Dude, there we go. He got it.
Bananas and pajamas?
Nope, the realist 871. Give me your Venmo. My spoon is too big. That is
what is that a YouTube?
It's an old,
thing,
it's an ancient, like old YouTube meme. And that's what it's from. Realist, you are a smart person. That is exactly what it's from. Although you got to tell me you didn't Google it. Tell me you actually know what it is and you didn't Google it.
Yeah, be honest.
My spoon is too big. That is it. Raritan goes. I like the Raritan pick. And then Ted Hurst, fine. Damon Claiborne, fine. People asked us about Claiborne. We're going to cover him on the Dynasty rookie running back rankings. You want to go over his bakery score real quick just so people can get the context of Damon Claiborne.
Oh,
Vikings.
Oh, boy. Yeah, give me a minute to pull that up.
It did sound like Tally Easy. That was a good guess. My name's Tally. You're a Tal. That's from South Park.
All right. What in the what?
Adam Randall goes there. I want to go over Damon Claiborne's analytical profile with you guys.
Bakery.
He says, "No, I'm old. It was an old animation." All right, good. Give me your Venmo.
All right, Damon Claiborne. Oh boy.
This is what I wanted. I want them to hear.
With 6th round draft capital. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
We got you, Alan. We appreciate you, man.
With 6th round draft capital, Damon Claiborne falls into the purgatory tier. And just for y'all's reference, where's our hit rate range for these? Can you find? Do you know where they are?
What?
The hit rates for each tier.
Oh, they're into the document.
End of the document.
Yep.
Thank you. There we go. Found it. He falls into the purgatory tier, and if you are curious about the purgatory tier,
It's called that for a reason.
round 6 purgatory running backs, that is running backs that fall into the purgatory analytical tier that have gone in the 6th round of NFL drafts. There have been 8 of them total. 0 have been running back 1s, 0 have been running back 2s, and yes, folks, 0 have been running back 3s.
So a 0% hit rate.
Do you know how easy it is to be a top 36 running back?
Like you could go out there and
You literally that's
you could just walk on the field and be a top 36 running back. Nathan would be a top 36
pretty
running back. in the
much.
NFL.
If you score a
Five
like a couple of
touchdowns,
touchdowns
easy,
and
you
get like 50 carries on the year, you're probably going to be in the top 36 running back conversation. That is actually crazy. Round 4 running backs that fall into the purgatory tier. 1 of them has been a running back 3. There have been 4 of them. Round 7 purgatory guys that have gone in the 7th round. 2 out of 15 have been running back 2s. 2 out of 15 have been running back 3s.
Have there ever been
So
round?
that-
What about
that
round
means-
7 guys that are in the hide and right?
That means in total we have, ready, maths. What's 4 plus 4 plus 8? 16 plus 15 is 31. You are looking at 3 out of 31 running backs have been a top 36 running back ever.
Jack says, so you could say that we're due for a hit soon. That's not what we're saying at all.
Due for a hit. That's I like that.
No.
That's pretty good.
What's the hide and right tier? I think it's outlier. Is hide and right tier?
Yep.
Round 7 outliers.
Yeah, let me double check
haven't looked at this
here.
yet.
Heidenreich as a running back, because he is listed as a running back, falls into that outlier tier. And with 7th round, with 7th round running backs that go in that outlier tier, 6 of them have been drafted in the 7th round. 0 of them have been running back 3s. 0 of the 10 round 6 ones have been running back 3s. 5 of the 12 running backs that went in the 5th round that were in that tier were running back 3s. 2 were running back 2s. 1 was running back 1. I would assume that was Kyron. And then
Kyron was in a better tier than that.
3 of the 8 were running back 3s who were drafted in round 4.
Makes me so sad, you guys.
Oh, man. That's really sad.
We love them so much.
I don't care. I'll go scorched earth in the 3rd and 4th round of this year's draft, too. You want to take Heidenreich in the 3rd round? That's fine with me. You can take Heidenreich in the 3rd round.
I'm going to go ovals. That's what I'm going to call it now. Made for Daniels in the 103, it will be Tate.
Oh, man.
Daniels
dude.
and Tate's fine.
Next year's Baker is already looking so much better.
Oh, yeah. Next year's class.
Next year's class, man.
Better. Is Amon-Ra at 27 first for Love crazy? I would not do that. Okay, I'm making a jersey list, Nathan. I'm putting Heidenreich on there.
Oh, you like the idea of the...
Yeah, but
table
either
thing?
way, we plan on doing is I plan on hanging a jersey like pole in here and hanging like all of our jerseys up like
Oh, cool.
as a display.
That'd be fun.
But I said that's back a couple of days ago. So Heidenreich, we need a Cooper jersey. Pons, I need a Pons jersey.
Yeah.
Like dying for a Pons jersey. We have Mendoza jerseys now.
Yep. What do you... Yes. What do you think about some old schools?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I was more thinking our favorite.
Should we get a Manning in here? Or what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be. Yeah, we definitely need one. So, all right. People want to do a startup mock. They're saying, but we're probably going to do that tomorrow. We're live every day this week. So we're probably gonna do reviews now, and then tomorrow we have another live rookie draft, and we can do a startup to start the stream tomorrow. How about that? That's my deal to you. So you got to make sure you're here tomorrow as well. You got to make sure you're here every night this week, right? So there you go. That's a full rookie draft. A little bit of a breakdown here. I'm also gonna send. I think I got the Premium League ID, and we need to review the Premium League here as well and kind of go over the updated power rankings and things like that. But Nate, best pick of the draft I think has to be Fernando Mendoza here. Really, what this draft should have done is Fernando Mendoza should have gone within the top 4 picks here because it's a 6-point passing touchdown. So, like, you have to take Mendoza earlier than this.
Yep, agreed. Scatterboo jersey.
Yeah, we could do a Scatterboo jersey for sure.
We need to get some of like just the best looking jerseys in the league right now, which would be Seattle. We need to get some sort of Seattle jersey.
That is very true.
Maybe we should get Marshawn.
Can you go back to the draft board for me back? Thank you. And then will you also get another tab open ready for me just go to my teams on the site. We're going to do an overview of this premium league here real quick as well. So how do I add a team? That's fine. So that draft, outside of that, outside of Chris Bell going in the first, Kenyon Sadiq going over Mendoza going at the 109 and 8. Again, Mendoza we have in the 104, 107 tier for 4-point passing touchdown leagues. So he should have at worst gone at the 107 and a 4-point. In a 6-point, the lowest he goes is the 105 every time. He went at the 109. So that was obviously the biggest storyline there. Chris Bell, I mean, the hit rates are abysmal for guys that are third-round wide receivers like him. I would definitely not be taking shots on him in the first round. That's my personal slice. I mean, again, you can do it a bunch of different ways. I don't think in the second round, I like Drew Aller in the third. I like that pick a lot. I don't think in the second round, you can really fault people here. For me, when I'm looking at the second round, I like the Coleman pick. I love the Beck pick and the Claire pick, the Jeremy Bernard pick as well. The Singleton pick was good. So, those are my favorite picks in the second right now. Kalen Black in the third. Again, I think he's a great handcuff, and the third is basically useless this year. I do like Zachariah Branch in the fit with the Falcons there. Heidenreich obviously went in the third. It's a dart throw. And again, you have as good a chance with Heidenreich as you have with anybody. Klubnik went. He obviously went to the Jets. Taylon Green, Cole Payton. I like taking all of these quarterbacks here this year because the wide receiver and running back crop when you get down here is so bad because of the draft capital. So, yeah, this is this draft. Honestly, again, once you get past the first 12, 13 picks, it's a free for all. It's a free for all, and so. Obviously Mendoza was by far the craziest thing that happened in this draft. But when you're looking at a team like Ciarda, who has a 1-year reload, you got Lemon, you got Cooper, you got Simpson here. And I love Simpson in the late first for a reload. It's literally maybe the best pick. So, okay, where is domains most wanted? Okay, there we go. Okay, Becca, do you have my portfolio page up? Okay, let's see.
Portfolio.
Okay, refresh that page for me, please. Should have a new team on there when you refresh, and you could make us a little small again. It brought down my average percentile. Oh no, it did. It's 73. We're good. 73 with 14 teams on here, guys. By the way, I'm just flexing on that. Okay, can you move us down to the corner? Thank you. And then, yeah, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get an updated look at these teams here. Man, I really, really need to rank all of the rookies in my overalls, so it starts calculating on the flex site. Rank rookies overall. Okay. And once we're small, we can go into this league and we can kind of look at some of the recent trades that have gone down, look an updated look at the power rankings after the rookie draft. Can you, Becca, will you send that program if you already did it? The making us small. There you go. Thank you. Okay. And then when you click into the league here, so click the little door thing next to the, yep, there you go. Okay, and then also last thing here, you should be able to open it up and see the different trades that have gone down here. Oh, actually, it's on the side. Okay, here we go. All right, let's look at some of these recent trades here. So it looks like Deadly Ambitions traded for James Cook there. It was basically the 104 for James Cook. I think it's a very even trade there. Bo Nix in a second for Herbert in a third. I don't mind either of those deals. I think it's very fair there as well. And then go down. That's basically just assigning the draft capital. Are these the only two trades that have happened in this league? You guys will have to let me know. That's the only two trades I see. Yeah, these are all signing picks. Oh, there is one there. Make us go bye-bye. Just for a second. Kenneth Walker, Jaden Daniels, a 26 first, 27 second. For Burrow, Egbuka, a 26 first and a 26 second. So there's two trades really that happened here. Yeah, you get a 27 second. This is very even. This is a very even deal here. I don't have a heavy preference. Fannin for Gadsden in 2 seconds. I would take Fannin probably. Likely a first and a second for Adams and Gadsden. I don't know where that first was, but I would probably lean Devontae Adams and Gadsden. That's very look at all these deals. They're all down the middle fair. Dawson Knox for a third. Who cares? Right. That got reversed actually. Burrow for Herbert Ferguson in a first.
Well, where is that?
That was Carter's.
Oh, that's right. It was a late first. Yeah.
Yep, that was a late first.
That was Simpson,
yeah. Go back up. To the Puka Igbuka one. Kyron Puka, a 26 first for Jamar Chase and Emeka Igbuka. Yeah, that would be.
Again, it depends on where that first
Chase
is.
and Igbuka for me, it's a 26. I probably would be good with that.
Chase and Puka, the gap between them is not far. Kyron and the 26 first for Igbuka.
Trying to see if any of the boys are here.
Where's that first?
The first was the 111 from T-Mode. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, and that one made sense. DK for Jaden Reed in a second. A third, yeah, that works. I don't mind that at all. Lamb for Wandale, Ashton Genty, Lamb and Wandale for Ashton Genty in a second. Man, you guys are making the fairest trades I've ever seen. Yeah, that's fair. Parker for a second and a third. Fair. That's fair. Wandale, Chase Brown, 27 second for. Okay, so we've had. Man, you guys have traded a lot in this.
That's probably the first trade where I'm like, yeah, I'd give the comfortable upper hand to Higgins and J-Mo.
I think I would take Higgins and J-Mo there for sure. Hawkinson in a 26 for Luther Burden and a 20. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't care where you moved up there. I take Burden. Brown and Wilson for McMillan and Young. It's fair. That's pretty fair. I lean the McMillan side, best player in the deal. Michael Wilson in a fourth for Zach Charbonnet and a second and a third. Man, how many trades have you guys made in 1 month in this league?
Y'all are crazy.
How far down does this go? Okay, no. That's where it stops. That's where it stops. Okay. No, that's. We gotta get that one fixed. Josh Jacobs and for a 26 first, that's fair. Shuck for a 27. I don't mind this at all.
Yeah,
that's fair. I probably would prefer the 27.
Take the first.
Yeah. Ferguson, a 26 first and a 27 first for Breece Hall and Terry McLaurin. So let's take a look. We've gone through almost all these trades here. Let's go back up and take a look at the power rankings and see if anything's changed. It looks like Nagasuma's in first here. If we're take a look at his team, open this up real quick. And again, he's pretty top. If he did just add Jordan Tyson, he didn't make the trade. He did add Eli Stowers as well. He has a lot of quarterback depth. He could end up being a one-year punt, just depending on what he's trying to do. Public school actually has a pretty good team underneath this as well. When you're looking there, it's public school and then Denick. Let's open the public schools here real quick. The second ranked team. Allen, Jacobs, Henry, Jefferson, Rome. This guy's definitely contending. And then Denick's a strong contender as well. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rashee Rice, Michael Pittman, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. So yeah, and then RG at 4, keep going down. Lots of balanced team. There are no the only one that we have as a weak rebuilder is the bottom team here. And basically this is the team I think that just passed Mendoza. Hampton, Price, Travion, Lawrence, Stroud, Flowers, Higgins, Bell, Hurst, Tyler Warren, 27 first and second. So not the worst team I've ever seen. But everybody else is balanced in this league. This still seems like a league that's pretty much anybody's to grab. I know you guys have some guys that are voluntarily punting. So there is also that. So, but yeah, this is an active league, you guys. I want to keep track of if somebody could keep a spreadsheet for me in this league of who is ranked where, so we can track it over time. That would be very helpful to put this on here. So, but we'll review it again in a month. We'll take a look at this again in another month. So appreciate you guys. And yeah, if somebody wants to keep that spreadsheet and keep write down the rankings at this point in time, we can compare. For next month, we can compare to last month's rankings. So, would you guys just follow your rookie draft rankings to a T? Because I feel like in this draft, you just got to go for highest value. Again, for the first 10, 12 picks, I think we have a pretty high confidence level. After that, it's take your favorites, but we put our favorites. Our favorites are the hit rates. So we're basically just going based on what we think is going to be the most bang for your buck. That would be how we're doing it. So week rebuild out of a startup is ouch. Yeah, it is ouch. It is ouch. Is there a way to adjust for the 6 point? Mendoza moves up. Ty Simpson really stays in the same spot. The only thing you need to do to adjust for a 6 point is Mendoza moves up to the tier with all the wide receivers. That is the only change in our rankings. Even Beck doesn't really move up there. It's only a high-end quarterback type deal there. So yeah, you guys really, really made a lot of trades there, which is a very good thing. So
calling out Perry1771. He just joined, man. Let us know if you are in the stream tonight.
Perry the platypus.
Perry1771. Perry1771. Just spent all weekend talking.
Yeah, you guys, I don't know how you guys aren't freaking sick of us. You're going to be real sick of us after this week.
You are going to be sick of us after this week.
Yeah, Becca just said something that's going to get her fired. Okay, let's open up the blueprints here, and let's keep going. Again, we're going to do reviews for the rest of the night, trade questions, etc. We are going to be live tomorrow night.
And Tuesday.
And Tuesday. And Thursday. And Friday. So, we are going to do startup mocks all week, rookie drafts all week. You guys are going to be spoiled rotten with the content this week. So, and videos day. Single day. 102 for 105, 110 in a rebuild. Love the content. We appreciate you. I would take the in a rebuild. In the 110, you're getting one of Cooper or Sadiq on top of probably one of the Price. I honestly don't think this is a terrible trade. I'm going to call it fair in a rebuild. You're getting more upside shots there. You're getting out of that 102 tier technically, but like, and you're rebuilding. So Tucker Kraft or Jalen Waddle here. This is a no tight end premium league. I would prefer Waddle. And then Ash has a trade question as well. Pickens or the 102? Pickens or Tate? I mean, probably Tate. I'd take the 102. I'd probably take the 102 here. That's fair. At the end of the day, this is rare for a trade. So, okay. And yeah, let's see if Perry's here.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. Another call out for Perry, 1771. Let us know if you're on the stream. You're a new member. We'll get yours done if we see that you are here.
Okay, Zay Flowers in a 27 second or Travis Etienne and DeAndre Swift. Zay Flowers in the second here. I think Nagasuma, I think you are I think you're giving up a little bit too much here to get these two running backs that, you know, Travis Etienne has some value insulation, but I prefer Flowers over him. I don't know. It's pretty even here. It's pretty even. Market is fair. I'm fine with it. I don't know. I just feels like you're losing a lot of insulation on this deal, but I know that's probably a contending move. So, G-Laugh, what's up? Tiered PPR, it's a half point for running back, full point for wide receiver, 1.5 for tight end. 103 is Tate, 101 is Love. So, Breece Hall and Tate for Love and Alec Pierce. Fair, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is even. I'm fine with this, G-Laugh. You can definitely take this if you... Oh, and the tiered PPR, that is right. It is a half point running back PPR. Full point wide receiver. It doesn't change anything, does it?
No.
No. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm good with that. G-Laugh, it's definitely fair. So, can you explain why your rankings have Mendoza higher than Price and KC, and yet you recommend drafting them higher in 4-point touchdown leagues? Where are you seeing that at, my friend?
We have Mendoza in the same tier as Price and Casey.
Yeah, we have all those guys in the same tier, and also
so one over the other is honestly
also 32nd on me. We are actually not recommending taking Price over Casey and Casey over Mendoza. We are saying take one of the three of them. That's a tier.
That's what
the tiers are for. We put the tiers are pointless. People don't use tiers correctly. A tier means you could take any of these guys and we feel the same way about it. So Mendoza, Price, or Casey Concepcion, take any of them.
Yep.
So we are not recommending to take Price and Casey over Mendoza in a 4-point touchdown league. We're recommending just take one of the three of them, and they're all good picks. They're the same exact tier. So, okay, Kyle. 3/4 point tight end premium with a first down bonus for tight end as well. So you're basically getting Sadiq here, Tyson, and Tate. Wow. So with the tight end bonuses here, Nate, are you good with this? It's a huge tight end bonus. 3/4 point plus
That's JSN for Tate, Tyson, and Sadiq.
And you're getting a 3/4 point tight end premium.
Depends on how much usage you think Sadiq is going to get, because does it going to matter
even if he doesn't get a
Sadiq
ton,
doesn't get anything?
He's going to get a point for first down and 3/4 point. I mean, I would take Sadiq. I would do it. What is this? Is a 12-team start 11.
Yeah,
I would do this.
I just massively question how much Sadiq is going to be utilized.
That's
we'll
even then. That's in a 12-team start 11. That's 3 quality starters for
It's a fair deal.
So yeah, I like this. I'm good with it with your format. So.
All right, we got Aaron 67 up here.
All
right, Aaron.
Let me. I need to do one thing. And what was I going to do? I was going to do something on the computer. I don't remember what it was. Pause. What question? What's the plan date for the MLF beta? I'm in the 32 team league. Would love to use your resources. MLF is linkable on our site now.
Yeah.
So it's been out for a while, Panda Burr. So you should be able to link it and see it. We appreciate you. Let me know if for some reason you can't, I guess. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna do? Frick me. I'll think of it eventually. How does Mendoza rank in 5-point? Kind of right in the middle. I'd probably just take him at the top. I'd probably take him at the 105, maybe in his own tier. I probably would take him more so than a 4-point even. So
yeah, I mean at that point you're looking at a point to probably a 1.5.
Yeah,
per game.
Very true.
Really. So
okay, a couple PSAs real quick. We are going to be live doing team reviews all week. So if you would like to get your team reviewed on the stream right now, our biggest sale of the entire year is going to end very soon. We do have our entire rookie draft suite available to you, where you can get 2 team blueprints and 2 rookie draft blueprints with any membership, plus the rookie analyzer tool that we're going to be using for our own rookie drafts. It's so super awesome. We have posted on the site, the tools on the Flock site, the Discord, the bakery, and the Domain League Network. So again, take advantage of the get 2 blueprints free. Any new member does. You can get a live team blueprint if you join as well. Code Domain Annual Mother Flocker tier. The links down below. And also for you Domain Mother Freckers, you guys also have 2 bundle deals here. The first bundle deal is any blueprint premium gets a free blueprint as well. So any premiums tonight jump the line and you get another free blueprint with it. Plus, we do have our draft night bundle that we'll keep on the site for a little bit. 2 blueprints and a swag box. We can send you some domain swag. We've got t-shirts in there, stickers, some stress balls, stuff like that. Plus, you're going to get 2 blueprints as well. So you can find that again over on the site. But I got the bundle with the merch this weekend. How do I claim that? We will reach out to you and send you the merch link. Becca, what would you say what should we put as the ETA for like the next round of swag boxes? Becca said first of the month, so that's going to be like probably within the next 2 weeks, don't you think? Yeah, within the next 2 weeks, we'll be able to send those out. We're just going to kind of package them all together and send them at once. So, and the links to those, I can drop those as well, but I'll let you start this one off. I got to do a couple things here. So
I said, hey folks, this is Aaron's. I'm in
What's
a really
up,
good
Aaron?
place going into next season, but thought I'd get some advice on how to get even better. Flipped Hampton for the 101 near the end of the season. Good deal. Flipped the 101 for the 102. London and what?
Huh?
Flipped the 101 for the 102. London and a 27 first. London and the 101 are value equivalent, and then that's insane value in it. And then got Hampton back for the 102 and 114. Thanks. Congrats, man. That's crazy.
You're crushing that. My
yeah,
gosh.
let's check out your team here. This is a 10-team, 1 QB, full PPR, no tight end premium, 8.9% production share, which is 7th in your league, and 9.7% value share, which
better.
is 5th in your league.
In a 14 team, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, this is really
That's solid.
really impressive. You said you made those moves. For whatever reason, it assigned the wrong team. We should be looking at the Jagganoff team. Yeah, no, that's hang on, let me fix this for you.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Aaron, confirm that that's your team, so we're not doing the wrong team.
Sorry, I had the wrong team pulled up. That's why. My bad.
Okay, there we go.
My apologies.
Aaron's here, right? Have we seen him?
Yeah, he just commented.
Okay, cool. He said I sent the trade
that makes so much more
the
sense.
trade on Discord a few weeks back. Oh yes, I remember now. I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember. And you crushed. I'm glad we're actually doing this team then. Yeah, I remember that trade.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember I'm pulling up our message and trying to remember what I said about it. Oh yeah, I just said what?
Okay, yeah, my bad. Let's
goodness sakes.
recalculate that. Sorry, I had to fix that up. 14 team, 1 QB, full PPR, no tight end premium, 7.8% production share, 7th in your league. Value share, 14.2%, which is 1st in your league, brother. 14.2% value share in a 14 team is absolutely insane. When you're talking about the expected value share that we have for a 14 team, that's 7.1%. You're literally double the expected value share for a team in a 14
That makes
team.
more sense here. I was like,
based on those trades you made, like that's got to be better
much
than
higher
that.
than what we said as from a value share perspective. So
yeah, so we got Jalen Hurts at QB. We've got Jahmyr Gibbs and Ashton Genty and Hampton, which is a 10. Jalen Hurts at QB, sorry, is going to be a 7. Hampton.
So 7-10.
Yep.
Amon-Ra, London.
Or Amon-Ra, London,
Tet,
Rashee Rice is going to be another 10 and a 14 team, and then Bowers is a 10. And then your 127 first is going to be a 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Your bench score is going to be a 2 here
who's
as
first
well.
Pause real quick. Scroll down for me back. Just in the league, I want to see where this team falls. That is more than a 2. It's probably a 4. It's an early 27 first.
Yeah. Probably plan on holding that first unless you can
Yeah,
get another crazy guy here. I guess I'll actually give you an up tier idea with that 27 first. This is an elite value, well-rounded team.
Congratulations.
This is crazy in a 14 team.
I mean, the trade you sent definitely freaking helps.
Yeah, that was wild that you were able to pull that off.
London a 27 and the 102 for the 101.
Yeah.
So they aren't all big value wins like that, but every so often, I know. No, again, like it's like every year for a dynasty team, you get 7, 8 small value wins and 1 big value win. Well, you'll be an enhanced value after that.
So because of that, because of your elite value status, if I were you, I would go ahead and take like Tet McMillan in that 27 first and just get Bijan, JSN, or Chase. Any one of those 3, preferably Bijan. If you have Bijan, Gibbs, Jency, and Hampton, like that's game over, dude. That is game over if you can pull that off. Overall grade is going to be a 7.8.
Rice says the complete dynasty blueprint the same as the Mother Flocker subscription. Yes, that's just what we call our Mother Flocker subscription. You'll get the rookie draft suite as well. Basically, annual Mother Flocker, everything that we ever talk about is included. Everything that Nathan and I use, own, distribute, things like that, you get it. It's all access. Nothing is held back.
A little bit of maintenance at the quarterback position. Jalen Hurts is in a tier of guys where there are some quarterbacks that we prefer over Jalen Hurts. That would include Jackson Dart. I'm assuming you would take Bo Nix over Jalen Hurts as well.
I guess. I mean, probably same tier for me, right?
Yeah, I think Bo Nix is safer long term than Jalen Hurts is. You do have like the tush push advantage for Jalen Hurts, but even with the tush push, fun fact. You ready for this? Even with the tush push, Jalen Hurts has been the QB8 the last 2 years. You know what Bo Nix has been the last 2 years? The QB7.
And this is
so Jalen Hurts' rushing upside is literally the only thing propping up his production because he does not throw the ball.
I think this is also Bo Nix' take, though. This is why I've been so high on Bo.
Yeah.
It's because people are just like, oh, Bo in his first 2 years is like a top 10 quarterback. Nah, we're just going to do it.
He's a younger Jared Goff with more consistent mid QB production. Well, he just has a nice rushing floor that like Goff doesn't have, which is great.
I was going to say, I would say, I'm trying to think who he actually is young. You just said Jagonoff, so I think we're even now.
Okay, fine. My bad. That was his team name.
I know. You just said it. It just rolled off the tongue.
Yeah, so that pivot from Hurts, I think we're both in lockstep there. And then let's... what third move do you want to do here? Any guy that he currently owns that you want to pivot off of?
I mean, not necessarily. No.
I mean, Rice is a good 4th wide receiver option to have. What wide receivers do you prefer over Rashee Rice right now?
That you could get? I mean, I prefer Ladd and Pickens. So, like...
Okay. So, Pickens. I'd probably say Olave, too.
Dylan says, trying to do the annual subscription. Do I go to Flock and click on join the Flock? Don't want to mess it up and miss out on some perks. Okay. Make sure, Dylan, go to your account page on Flock once you created your account. Make sure it says code domain in the code thing. And then once you do, I'll go ahead and give you the direct link here.
Yeah, you have one of the top rosters that we've reviewed, man. This is a phenomenal team. Do you have any questions on these moves that we have for you? Again, that one up tier with that 27 first, I think I'm totally cool with you doing. Honestly, if you don't want to move that 27 first, you could do Tet and Rashee Rice and get up to Bijan instead, if you want to do that instead.
So yeah, Dylan, make sure you check your code domain. But Aaron, I mean, it's elite value. So like, I guess
any short-term league winner that you can roster on this team, CMC, Devontae Adams, Derrick Henry.
And he did ask a question here. Any depth concerns at all on a team like this, or am I good? No.
No, Rashee Rice is your depth piece here.
Yep.
Like that's your guy on your bench every single week. So.
Then Dylan, that's the annual Mother Flocker tier. Annual Mother Flocker. And then once you get that, everything. Isaiah says, how much does access to bakery cost? Our annual membership is $97 for the entire year. And that's going to give you, again, 2 free team blueprints, our rookie draft analyzer, the entire bakery database. So you'll get this year's data and historical bakery data for you to go around and peruse and check out and things like that. You'll get domain leagues, the domain Discord, the trade calculator, the rankings, infinite blueprint, rookie draft blueprints, all of that. So again, that's how you can get access to the bakery and get some team reviews as well in the process. So he says, it's just a depth question. Yeah. Yep. And again, I mean, elite value.
I ain't having you down tier from any of the guys that you have in your roster right now because in a 14 team, this starting lineup shouldn't be allowed to exist. So, like, even if you do lose 2 guys to injury and let's say one of those flex spots is vacated and you have to plug in Aaron Jones, like, that's still an infinitely better starting lineup, literally twofold compared to anybody else in your league. Even with like a vacated flex spot.
Sure.
So yeah, no, we're good here. We want to maximize this upside as much as possible because you're all but guaranteed to be in the championship, barring some sort of unlucky run in the playoffs. So,
okay. So with that, what other questions do you have? Probably makes sense. I mean, again, like you're cruising here. I mean, so looking at that 10 and 27 up tier, thanks guys. I'm trying to turn this into an insane team. I mean, your elite value team, you're pretty much already there. You're 7% value share over expected. So like, just don't force the envelope on anything. Keep taking your value wins here. Be picky with your trades and don't overvalue depth. And I think you're going to be running this league forever. So we appreciate you, dude. If you have questions, you know where to find us. But loved looking at this team. Do I need to do anything now? Yeah. If you want to get your team submitted, Dylan, go to get advice, I think is what the button is, like get personalized advice, and then link your team there, and then you'll submit it to Nathan and I, and you'll get a free review. So, and we can do it tonight. Appreciate you.
Calling out Jordy. Let us know if you're on the stream, man. You did submit a regular team blueprint. If you wanted that live, let us know, and we can help you out. Calling out first call out for Jordy.
And if you're not here, say nothing.
Yep.
Okay. Jack is going to be up next. Jack, say hey in the chat, my friend.
Jack C. Fried. Okay, so this was the team that I was looking
Appreciate you, Dylan. Welcome, by the way, dude. We're happy to. I'm excited to look at your team, dude. All right. Who did you say submitted? Who did you call out?
Jordy.
Oh, did Jordy move it over?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear him call back.
He did pay. He paid $87.
Yeah, he's not a member. So I don't know if he's on here or not, but I shot my shot. So
okay. Well, maybe then if he is on here, then we can get him a membership. And
yeah, he hasn't bought a live team blueprint before, so
okay, cool.
I don't think, but we'll see.
Did we already say happy birthday to Nathan? Yes, my shrimp, we did, but you can go ahead and say it again just to be nice. It's a very kind thing to do, so we appreciate you doing that.
All right, Jaxie Fried. Buckying my Irving is your team name here. No comments. Let us know if you have any comments here on your team while we review it.
Yep, please do.
You got a little bit of sneak peek earlier because
sure
I started 10 team super flex. This is actually technically it's a 2 QB. Full PPR, no tight end premium. Take it away, Ernie.
Which, by the way, for all intents and purposes, 2 QB, we grade pretty much exactly the same as Superflex. Because in a Superflex, you're always starting 2 quarterbacks.
It is the same. Yeah.
It's exactly the same. It's identical.
The only difference is you don't have the flexibility of starting a guy if you don't have that QB2. So
which we never recommend that anyway for contending teams. You always have to have a QB2. So it's like literally no different. 8.9% production share here. 8.9% production share, 7th in this league. Your value share is at 9.7%, which is 5th. So you're below value share expected here. Just barely. Value share. Production share is about 1%. You've got Drake May and Cam Ward in a 10 team. This is a 2 QB, probably a 7 or an 8. It's got May.
Yeah, we'll go 7 and a 10 team.
7. Bucky Irving, Kyron Williams, David Montgomery's a 5. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Mike Evans is a 7, and then Mason Taylor's a 1. The 105, 202, 206 at 27 first. Draft capital will sit you right there at a 5. In a 10 team, you've got Mike Evans on your bench, Blake Corum, Bryce Young, David Njoku. We'll score that as a 2. So your overall here is going to be a 5. I think we just reload.
Probably in a 10 team, yeah.
I think in a 10 team, like you're definitely going to, since you're bucking your Irving here, I think you're going to want to do that for a little bit longer. So we'll go 1 year reload, well-rounded reload contend here for you.
Nice. As a reload, I'd probably have you shop Kyron Williams here for a wide receiver. Let's do a pivot from a running back. And we'll start there. But with the 105, you can probably hold on to the 105. 202, again, going to be the 112 in your league. This is not. I don't think this is a domain league. We don't see a lot of 10-team domain leagues. What? Yeah, I couldn't help it. It's just, yeah. Oh my gosh, same. The 202 and the 206, I'll have you packaged there, and up tier you can either move up in the draft or just try to get something better, please.
Nathan's imploring you.
It's so ugly.
I did, yeah. And this isn't. Don't think this is.
I basically want to take like your serviceable Jag guys here and try to get to better upside shots. You honestly could package Blake Corbin, Kyron Williams if you wanted to here, but let's look at a down tier from Drake May. I think that's pretty natural for a reloading team, and a 10 team. We'll see what plus you could get on top. The Jaden Daniels team has Josh Jacobs. The Bo Nix team has Chris Olave. If you're going to go, again, another small down tier to like Chase Brown plus, you could look at getting the 108 there. I'd be open to that as well. That team also, if you're trying to get like an overpay, Chase Brown or Rome Odunze, that would be sick if you could get one of those guys added on top of Lamar. It just kind of depends on how your league values the gap between Drake May and Lamar there. So again, you know that better than me. I'll be conservative with the plus that you can get on top. I think any solid, respectable plus is going to be a bonus there.
I'll eat mine later.
With Kyron, what food is that? Oh, Panera leftovers.
Brebs.
Breb. With the 202 and the 206, yeah, no memory of that. Sorry. It's just.
Yeah, you did. It was fine.
Yeah. Oops.
He's gone. Nathan legitimately, his mind disappears during live streams. Like that's why I say things sometimes to him 3 times because I'm like, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Yeah.
I literally turn into like a robot. Robot mode.
Beep boop bop, beep boop boop beep beep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Krabs is a robot.
Yep. If you were a robot, if you were a droid in Star Wars, who would you be? If you were a minor supporting character at all, who would you be? I'd be Babu Frick.
Dang it, Nathan.
I actually am not really Babu Frick. You know what I am?
You kind of are Babu Frick.
I could be the laughing dog.
Yeah.
I always thought that was funny.
I need a minute to think about that. Yeah, Jabba's palace. Yeah,
there gets like flashed with the zapper, and he's like, "What?" and he jumps and like hangs onto the thing like a cat. That's definitely me.
That is you. The remastered version, the music in that is actually kind of a banger. It's really fun.
It's incredible. Kyron Williams, if you're pivoting from him, sorry for the Star Wars talk. It's just worth it.
That's what you pay for a live review to get the Star Wars talk in between your moves.
With Kyron, the wide receivers you're looking at around him would be AJ Brown, Jalen Waddle, T. Higgins, Zay Flowers. So all of those guys I'd be interested in. And then with that 202 and the 206, when you're up tiering there, again, it's getting ugly, the 112. But I would probably go ahead. You do have Addison already, which is really, really nice. If you can take Alec Pierce, DJ Moore, I would pay that pick for either one of those guys. Or honestly, if you want to take the shot on Tootin instead of the guy at the 112, be my guest. Be my guest. More small value wins that you accumulate, quicker the reload is going to be here. I think you're going to be fine with these moves. A couple of down tiers, a couple of pivots, and up tier from some serviceable assets, and you should be in pretty solid shape here. You're already right in the middle of the pack. So, questions on those moves, man?
Yeah, Jack, what are we thinking here? I'm gonna let's keep Jack's up for just a minute. I'm gonna answer some questions. I want to make sure Jack is good. After a year of this, this is not even, like, you could accidentally contend on this, by the way. So, and you might even make the moves that we're suggesting here and accidentally contend. I'm interested in getting a live review. I started my account about 2 months ago. I had my first live review. How much does it cost for me to get another one? So, Chris, it is $69, nice, price accordingly, dollars to get an a la carte live review. And so you should be able to access that here at this link if you are interested in that. Again, you get 30% off of those, so it ends up being $69. And it's a good night to get one because we are at the very beginning of our busy week. So let me... And honestly, I think what we're going to do, just being keeping it 100 with you guys, I think we take a couple more and then that'll be it for tonight.
Yep.
All right, let's do that. Yeah, because we all have been working all the time. We're streaming every day this week. So we have a couple more spots for tonight, by the way, guys. And I was going to send you this. Here's the link for that, by the way, if you want to just have the direct link. So also, any premiums get a free blueprint as well. So if you are buying a live team blueprint, you can get another blueprint here pretty cheap, about $30. Okay. There you go. Boom.
If you wanna guarantee a spot now, a la carte premiums do jump the line.
Yep. And again, that gets you the free. That gets you the BOGO. So
premiums.
And then Jack. I haven't seen Jack, man. He was here. I thought for sure he'd be in here for his review.
Come on, Jack.
That's what I'm talking about, Jack. Chatty, I see you're here. What's up, man? You're on deck.
Dylan, we got yours in as well. Thanks, man. Welcome as well.
Another Dylan.
Dylan Anderson, the one
we have so many Dylans.
Dylan Anderson's the one that we've been talking to in the.
Yes, I know. It's just funny because we have so Dylan. You're like our legitimately like probably our 10th Dylan. It says thanks. Who am I looking for at the 105? This is a 4-point league, right? It would be one of KC, Price, or Mendoza. I would lean with this build, probably KC Concepcion, but any of them are good picks. They're all the same tier for us. So it really doesn't matter. Pick your flavor there. We do lean running back and wide receiver over Mendoza since he has, slightly more upside from a value perspective. So yeah, sure. So like, for example, for your team, let's pop over to the Dynasty domain. And Dylan is asking, how do I get this tool? You just go to the post page on the Flock site, flockfantasy.com/posts, or a post on the left side, and it's in here. It lives in here. So yep, there it is right there at the bottom. Boom, click here, boom. Yeah, it's the best. So, okay, so then who should I take? Go ahead and clear this. And then let's do first round and then 5th pick. And then let's go ahead and do his team will be, what was his archetype, Nathan? He was a 1-year reload, right? Well-rounded. 1-year reload, well-rounded. And then you're looking at, again, select, assuming the top 4 guys go off the board, you'd be at Price, Mendoza, KC, and Cooper. And then when we analyze this, it does say that the top options are Concepcion and Price here. Nate, I did think about this, and we might need to adjust the tool a little bit. I do generally agree that you want to take these guys over Mendoza. However, later in drafts, I think targeting Ty Simpson for a reload is a good idea. And with the way we wrote that chart, we said not to target quarterback in rookie drafts.
Cool. Just change it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so honestly,
that's fine with me.
So honestly, the archetype pick really is not going to be any of these guys because I think Mendoza is a fine archetype.
This year's unique. I mean, we also built that. We also built that tool pre-draft, kind of anticipating that our strategy was going to be the same as it normally is. Whereas now it's like you really just want to be taking the highest upside shots as you possibly can if you're a rebuilding team in those ranges in the late 1st and the 2nd. So it's a little bit different this year. Yeah. So again, like you're looking at the hit rates for like a KC Concepcion there, and this is part of, he is technically the hit rate. The hit rate guy is Price, because Price, there's 4 guys that were drafted in the, picks 11 through 32 in the NFL draft that went in this range, and all of them have been at least startable, but 3 out of the 4 of them have been elite. So again, those were Najee, Hampton, and Travis Etienne that had those elite seasons and held elite dynasty value at one point or another. And Jahmyr Gibbs, I think. No, Jahmyr Gibbs went top 10. So those. No. Hampton's not hit. It's Najee, Etienne, and what's the other one that went in the 20? Somebody in the 20. No. Javonte?
Najee, Etienne.
Who are you talking about? Like first round running backs that won that range?
Becca, go to the hit
Josh
rate
Jacobs?
And reset all the filters on the side.
Najee, Etienne, Josh Jacobs.
Okay, running back. First round rookie drafts. First round rest NFL draft. So not top 10. Yep, there we go.
Jacobs.
Nope. What? Hampton, Gibbs. Wait, it is Gibbs. Where did Gibbs go? 11?
He went 12.
That's him. So that's why he's in there, because he technically didn't go top 10. So there you go. So again, that's why Price is technically the hit rate pick there. So best.
How is Jacobs not on that
best
list?
tool I've ever come up with. I legitimately love this tool. I absolutely love this tool. How's what?
How did Jacobs not come up on that list? He was a first round guy.
Go back to that, Becca. Because I don't think Jacobs went in the first round of Dynasty rookie drafts. So Becca, go back to that and expand.
How is that possible?
Expand that ADP to the 2. That's fine. Yep. This is very interesting. Wait, when was Jacobs drafted? I only have 2020 in here through 2020. Jacobs was drafted in
that's
what, 20,
okay.
2018,
I was thinking the last 10 years.
Yeah, no.
My bad.
We could add even more data in here. The problem is Dynasty and the NFL has changed so much.
Last 5 years.
COVID on seems like the best sample size here. So okay, appreciate you, Becca. Thanks for doing that.
Okie day.
Tallyho says submitted a trade question. Alex says, what's up? What's up? Nice rookie draft. Mendoza falling 107 had me shook. I mean, again, 104 to 107, same tier. Alex made the point earlier when he messaged me that you should have taken Mendoza, Nathan, because you have no quarterbacks in that league, which
I know
would have been a fine pick. So we wish you would have taken him in hindsight, or
no?
No, you just knew and you just took Price anyways.
Screw them quarterbacks in that league, man.
All right. I mean, again, that is the other thing. Like, yeah, you got Mendoza, but
I'm just, again, this is from personal experience. I'm sure it'll eventually burn me, but literally every single team that almost or did make the championship last year on my dynasty leagues, all of them I faded quarterback.
Yeah.
Like extremely. And my best ones had like Stafford.
The trades do be coming, and I generally agree, but the 103 for the 106 and a 27, 106 and 27 here.
I also just think the short-term upside of Price.
Trade back one tier for a 27.
Being a starter immediately versus Mendoza. If I want to flip Price for Mendoza in the middle of the season, if I end up needing to reload, like I'll get a plus on top.
So my thing is this: like I think the time to buy Fernando Mendoza is going to be next offseason.
That's what I think too. That's why I took Price.
And I think we could make a pretty darn good case for rebuilds and reloads to take Casey and Price most of the time over Mendoza.
Yeah, me too.
27 first and second for Luther. They're mid-late and an early mid. I would probably take Luther Burden here. Don't you think, Nate? A mid-late 27 for Luther seems like a pretty decent value in here.
Yep.
So I'd take Luther. Shout out Paul. Fine. He's a Luther Burden fanatic. James Cook for a 27 first and Emmett Johnson. Oh, this was probably the full trade here, right? 104. It's fair. I like this for you, Deadly Ambitions. I think you should have made this deal. It's a good contending move for you. Emmett Johnson in the fourth are nothing. So. And then Wandale, the 109 for Luther Burden. Luther Burden here. It's not even relatively close. Take Luther Burden. See, that's a good Luther Burden price. It's the other Luther Burden prices that scare me or just a little bit. So, okay, cool. Chris Sains, is that a 1 point? Is that a standard?
Yeah, it is a standard.
Chris, appreciate you, man. We got your blueprint. If you're watching live and you wanted this live, or if you don't want to pay full price for the team review and get another team review for essentially an extra $15 here, you can do the membership and get the 2 free blueprints right now instead of this. So we'd be happy to help you out and do that. But if you're not here, it's fine. We appreciate it either way, man. And thanks for submitting. Let's work our way back up to the top to our boy Chetty Bud. Chetty Bud is one of our new members, so everybody welcome him to the community. Chetty, we appreciate you, man. And yeah, if you have questions, you know where to find Nathan and I over on the Discord. Just add us as friends there. And say, hey, if you have any questions as we go through this review, drop them in the comment section. We'll put it up on the screen. We can answer your questions in real time. You're going to hear our real-time discussion on this. So, okay, let's do this thing. Chetty Bud. He did leave us some comments here. Let me pull these up. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to change this to program because I can't see anything today. You want to read his comments real quick while I do that? And I'll get it up on the screen.
I said, looking for some general guidance. I've made tons of moves and would like to start contending in my league. My team has 180, and I started flipping first players. Also, nobody wants Tyler Warren from me. Okay, well, let's take a look at this team. You have Loveland and Tyler Warren. Well, if nobody wants Tyler Warren from you, do they want Colston Loveland from you? Because you could just move Loveland instead of Tyler Warren, because one of these guys we're probably going to want to move at a premium, even in a half-point side in premium. But I get ahead of myself here. Let's grade this out first. This is an awesome team.
Slow down, dude.
10-team, super flex, full PPR, half-time and premium, 9.6% production share, which is 7th in your league, 16% value share, which is 1st in your league, or 6% over expected value share here. Drake May and Jaden Daniels is going to be a 9. Jahmyr Gibbs, Omarion Hampton, Kyle Anungai is going to be an 8. Neighbors Wilson, Marv is a 7 with Dobbs and Hunter, and then Loveland and Warren is going to be a 10. Your draft capital 103, 104, no first next year is still going to be a solid 6. You have 2 early firsts this year, and then your bench is going to be a 2. Your enhanced value, well-rounded, pushing elite here, man. We got really, really good assets to mess around with here. What do you think, elite or enhanced?
12 team?
10.
Yeah, it's right there on the border, isn't it?
Yeah, right there.
Hold on, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got like 5 cornerstones.
10 team. This is probably enhanced.
All right, enhanced value all rounded it is. Regardless, we're going to have you make the same types of moves here. You have 2 tight ends and a half tight end premium format. You said you can't move Tyler Warren. If I were you, I would go ahead and probably just take Loveland plus one of those picks in up tier and get another cornerstone level asset.
Yep.
You've got a lot of foundational guys here. So let's go ahead and make that our first up tier move.
Yeah, I agree. Lots of foundational guys. We're going to take 2 of those guys and just up tier a little bit here. And on enhanced value, while we're on a team where we're like, we are fighting with giving you elite value pretty much. And you're going to see this in the video we release whenever we release it, probably tomorrow. Pretty much every elite and enhanced value team right now should be focused on consolidating while your league is active. It's going to be a lot harder to do that in August, in my opinion. So
yeah. I think if you're taking the 104 in Loveland or the 103 in Loveland, doesn't matter to me. Amon-Ra, Jefferson, Puka, aim high. You can work your way down with those guys. So Puka being the highest, Amon-Ra being the lowest. I'm fine with any of those guys, but adding those to like Malik Neighbors and Garrett Wilson is going to be sick. And again, I'm not super worried about your depth here because you're bringing in the 103 and the 104 to your existing starting lineup. You've got a ton of flexibility here. Let's go ahead and take, if you do make that move, you only have to start 2 wide receivers here. Ideally, I would like to flex as many running backs as possible in a 10-team format. Wilson is right in that range of JT and James Cook. That's where I would just move Wilson for the running backs instead.
Agree. Yeah, because you could just start 2 wide receivers in this league.
Right.
So I would be cool with that. He said, what's the argument for sticking and picking at 103, 104? Is that a bad idea?
For your team,
it's not a bad. I wouldn't say it's a bad idea.
Just for your team, they're going to be coming off the bench, or at least one of them is going to be coming off the bench. So, again, once you add them, you are adding a significant amount of depth where you can afford at least one up tier on this team and keep your elite quarterbacks in May and Daniels. I'm not having you move your quarterbacks here in this situation because you're so solid. James Cook.
He had Deadly Ambitions. I actually saw that, and I went ahead and messaged you on Discord if you want to message me.
Taylor. There we go. And then the couple of lower pieces here. Let's take Monungai plus a piece and just up tier to a guy that's going to be a more high upside flexible option. I'm talking Derrick Henry and Devontae Adams types.
The pluses
pretty much just short-term league winners, right? That you can plug in.
Corey Krosky-Merritt came out of the draft a winner. You could move him in that deal. You could also move Malik Washington, who came out of the draft a big winner. Romeo Doubs, I would be moving him right now if you don't already have him in a deal. And
I've got him with the Monungai move.
Yeah, and then outside of that, Shador even. So those are some. Again, you aren't very much limited by your up tier moves here. This is what happens when you have a 6.4% value share over expected.
Yeah, you pretty much only want to be making trades if your overall ceiling and upside is going to increase here. Best bet when up tiering is going to be looking at those rebuilds and reloads in your league. And then just cut out some of those jags at the end of your bench and package them when you are looking at these up tiers. Do you have questions on those 3 moves, man? Yeah, what questions do you have? Let's go ahead and keep this up for a minute. We got some other questions I want to answer too. Again, not a bad idea to stick and pick at the 103, 104. It's just a matter of trying to optimize our roster with proven guys when we're trying to contend versus guys who technically aren't proven and technically could still not produce this year. So sometimes rookies, you have to be careful. Chris says, I just signed up, fellas, for the deal you mentioned. Awesome, man. Okay, so what you're going to do, you have a free review now. You're going to get another free review by probably the end of the night. What you want to do, go ahead and submit that, the same team if you would, as your other review here. And actually, you know what? You don't have to resubmit. You're good. I'll just have them. Oh, no. Okay, I've got a really good idea, actually. You're good. We're going to refund you for this, though. I'm going to send a refund for this review. Okay? We'll do that, and we'll keep you in the queue. You want to keep this team in the queue. Yeah, because we're doing 2 blueprints anyways, and so... so this one will just be your first one, and then we won't assign the second one. And I'm going to text Tom and refund this one. Okay. All right, so we'll do the one that you submitted live. Sweet. So I'm putting in for your refund right now, Chris. Appreciate you, man. And welcome, by the way. And then, Nathan, you want to read Chetty Bud's question here real quick? Yep. Chetty Bud said, so I traded the 101, 102, and 105 for Gibbs, Wilson, and Dobbs. So that's essentially the 101 plus the 105 and up tiering to Gibbs there, which I think is a fair deal in this format. And then the 102 for Wilson and Dobbs. Probably would have given the slight edge to Wilson. I think ultimately for your team, it ended up being a fair deal. You're an enhanced value team. It was worth it. Like to think I can flip Wilson, but was worried about my wide receiver depth after the death of Travis Hunter. I wouldn't completely declare Travis Hunter dead. He might be on life support, but he's not dead. He's he's still a relevant guy that you'll want to hold on to here. And again, with the 103 and the 104 that you still have, like, flipping Wilson is something that we can still look into because ideally, again, we want to be flexing wide receivers. If you make that up tier from Loveland and one of those picks for an elite level wide receiver to pair with Neighbors, Garrett Wilson becomes your wide receiver 3. Flip that wide receiver 3 in your flex spot to a running back in your flex spot instead. So
Duncan asked if somebody can help him with the blueprints and how to sign up and how it works. Does the 2 blueprints work for multiple leagues? Yeah, that's exactly right. You can get 2 blueprints. You can get 1 blueprint for one league and 1 blueprint for the other. You're going to get infinite and a rookie draft blueprint there, so you can get multiple leagues done. And in terms of signing up, again, make sure you use code domain. And then once you have, where we at here? There it is. Once you have joined, or once you have created an account with code domain, make sure you just do the annual Motherflocker tier with code domain. You'll get your complete Dynasty blueprint. Again, team blueprint, infinite blueprint, all the tools, etc. You get BOGO right now too, so you get 2 of them. So appreciate you, man. Let me know if you have any other questions. What's up, Christian? It says domain on top. I remember before they got with Flock. That was a long time ago, brother. You've been here for a while. You're an OG. We appreciate you. Duncan says, can I upgrade them both to premium? Yep, and it's only going to charge you the difference there. So it should be, yep, you can do premiums for both of them, and it'll give you the discount. So,
okay, I think I'm good. Up to your wide receiver first, and look to flip for a veteran rental running back.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, again, because we're trying to, you can afford to rent a running back with an elite/enhanced value.
Yeah,
team.
I mean, you're taking your Jags there, like Monangai and Dobbs, and you're getting not Jags, they're serviceable guys, but you're trying to get like Derrick Henry or Jacobs or Javonte there. So, yep.
All right, buddy. We appreciate you. You'll get your other team review voucher here tonight. But let us know if you have questions in the meantime. Make sure you go to your account page, press the link Discord, and join the Discord and get in the domain section. You can get help there from us and all of our great community members. So we love you. We appreciate you. Do you boys ever get tired of talking?
Yes.
The time. All the time.
I think I talk less when I'm not talking. Does that make sense? I think I talk less now off screen since I talk all the time on screen.
Oh, probably true.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't. Yeah. I mean, I got voted most talkative in high school. Who's surprised about that? That was my class superlative award.
That checks out.
And actually, not everybody got a superlative. There were like 15 of them, and I got most talkative.
Nice.
ETN and Swift for Zay Flowers. I think we just did this one, but it's the reverse of this.
I'd take Zay.
I'd probably take Zay. It's pretty fair though. I'd probably take Zay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chetty Bud. We appreciate you, man, and welcome to the community.
All right, Goliathus, you're up next, man. This is Nixie Minaj's double coverage.
Nice.
Looking for ways to turn this team around a bit. This is my worst team by far. Traded Herbert for the 102 and a pair of seconds earlier today. Okay. Let's take a look at this team then. This is a 12-team Superflex full PPR half tight end premium. Take it away, Ernie.
Yeah, take it away, Ernie.
Look at this.
All right. Would you look at that? Look at that.
Look at this.
Would you just look at this? Oh my gosh. Oh my classic aging value team.
Literally classic.
Oh, this is why the archetype was created.
Yeah.
Like actually.
That's why it exists.
Okay. 12-team Superflex. Yeah, like Nate said, 11% flat production share. Second in this league. 11% production share. You're going to be contending like a mother fricker. But what's your value share? 6.3%. That's 11th in your league. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Man, I don't even know if we can.
Do you think he has enough here with the 102 or no?
Oh, he has the 102?
Yeah.
He doesn't even have his 27, so you probably have to. Yes, with the 102, I do think he has enough. That takes it over the limit for me.
Okay, cool.
So we'll go aging value, well-rounded, contend, reload here.
Calling out Craig Sauce. Let us know if you're on the stream here,
Yeah,
man.
Craig Sauce, we appreciate you. This is Becca. A draft capital here is going to be a 3. Bench is a 1. Overall is a 4.6 here. Okay. Sick nasty.
This is a fun one. Okay, we're gonna have to do some down tiers here.
That's hilarious.
No.
No, I'll do that real quick. This is funny. Are you an oldest child or only child? That's pretty funny. You profiled me. Oldest of 5. Turn Dog says great job on the draft coverage this weekend. We appreciate you, man. We had a ton of fun. Okay, so quarterback Bo Nix and Malik Willis is a 4 here. Devon Achane, Kyron Williams, Josh Jacobs. That's a 7. That's pretty good. It's where your production is coming from. Smitty, Pitty, Adams, and Dubs. That's a 5. And then Kyle Pitts Sr. and Travis Kelce's a 4. Draft capital, again, is a 3. I think I gave you this one. Yeah, I did skip ahead, didn't I? Whoopsies. Okay, but that helps here. Again, like your value share is falling here. You are 2% below expected here value share.
You may as well try because you don't have your 27 first. And then if it doesn't work out, you can end up reloading in the middle of the season anyways.
Yeah,
so that's generally what we recommend for people if their production share rank is going to be this high. And that is legitimate given the high productive guys that you have on this team.
Yeah.
I think we are going to have to down tier probably from Devon Achane to James Cook or JT most likely. And then we are going to take Malik Willis and pivot at the quarterback position.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You just need a better quarterback too there, and there's some other guys in that range you feel a little bit better about.
Yeah,
long term.
I'm basically trying to avoid you down tiering from Bo Nix, which honestly you could do still. You may have to. What do you think?
I think for an aging value, when you're like out, the only thing you're trying to do is win the championship. Bo Nix actually is pretty good.
Okay, we'll fade tight end entirely. You'll ride out the season with Travis Kelce. We'll move Pitts for a skill position guy, primarily, ideally a wide receiver.
Yeah, which wide receivers are you thinking there? Because we have Adams already and we have Pittman.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm thinking. Pause for effect. Zimu. Probably thinking Addison, DJ Moore, Alec Pierce. In a half point tight end premium, you might be able to get a little bit higher. I'd go for JMO there. JMO. You could shoot for a running back too if you want to. Cheaper running back like Javonte. How pricey is Kyle Pitts in your league? Do people like him a lot? Is he a darling? And then, yeah, I had that Devon Achane down tier as well. So the pivot from Malik Willis, if we're going to pivot from him to a quarterback in that range, probably looking at Kyler, probably looking at Shuck, probably looking at, like, Goff. When you're down tiering from Achane, Saquon plus, that Saquon team has Nico Collins. How about that? The JT team would be an interesting down tier if it works. That team has AJ Brown and T. Higgins.
And Goliathus did say unknown, haven't tried to sell him yet.
Okay, try.
Yes, that is something we will want to do.
And then James Cook plus, you'd probably be looking at the James Cook team is the same team as the JT team who has AJ Brown and T. Higgins. I'm very, very interested in a down tier with that team if you give him Achane.
Yeah.
I would assume he'd be interested as well.
I agree.
So I think that's how you're going to try and salvage this team this season as a contender. And then again, if it doesn't work out, don't be afraid to reload mid-season. But you may as well go for it here with no 27 first. I do like that you have the 102 coming in here. Take your 207, 210, 212, use them as throw-ins and deals to get these trades done. They mean absolutely nothing in this year's class. Absolutely nothing. They're essentially jags that you're trying to package to get higher upside shots. Do you have any questions on those moves? Always a joy reviewing an
aging value
team.
Yeah, we'll leave it up for just a second while we look for questions. So look for all questions.
Have you heard from Craig Sauce?
Yeah, Craig Sauce, another call out here. Chain Reaction says, does Sadiq jump into the top 5 in a 1 point tight end premium? Full point, he would jump into that tier with Mendoza Price. So yeah, he jumps a tier, essentially.
Oh my gosh. Technically, Nathan was also voted the most talkative of his high school class. Interesting. The most talkative and the least talkative? Yeah, I've been accused of both.
That is true. Nathan was...
My grandpa talked to me today. He was like, Avery does most of the... He didn't talk much, not compared to Avery. And I was like, hey, he just got most of the words in. We talked probably, we probably talked 60-40, and then the words are about 80-20. So,
Nate, I would let you legitimately talk 80-20 if you wanted to. I'm like not kidding.
Do you think I'm complaining?
No, it's just so funny that people say that. I'm like, I literally sometimes I'm begging you to talk because I'm like, I'm like dying.
I know.
And you are in the zone. And so I'm just like, I got to keep carrying. It's like, I think genuinely people think I want to talk that much. And as much as I am talkative, like, oh my gosh, Nathan's the classic middle child talking style. Boy, do I have news for you.
Oh, brother.
Dang, what the frick?
I am the middle child. I literally
two above,
dude,
two below.
If you knew my family dynamics growing up as a kid, I was the like just cruise along and forget that I exist and we're good. So
yeah, because Nathan had 2 older sisters and then 2 adopted siblings below him. Like Nathan was the most under the radar child probably of all time. Think about it. Like the youngest of 3 and you've got 2 older sisters and then your parents adopt 2 kids. Like,
yep.
I mean, that's crazy. It's led
anyone who complains about being a middle child, I'm not gonna lie, you can chill because it's underrated.
Unfortunate, you do fit the bill well. Fortunate trade happened. One team became a powerhouse for relatively cheap. That is highly unfortunate. Again, like we're gonna do what we can here. Goliath is like it's not gonna change our thing. That's why it's really important after this year we just go ahead and reload. So that's why it's very important that after this year we just reload. So
I can't move the 112 looking at Boston, Claire, like you guys have in your tier. Or are you guys not worried about the crowded tight end room LA has? Boston or Claire is a great pick there. I am totally good with either one of those guys. The analytics say Claire. If you're worried about the situation, I'd be just worried about Boston, honestly, and Cleveland as well. But if you want to favor the wide receiver, just go based off your league settings, whether it's non-tight end premium, tight end premium. The crowded tight end room, literally, I don't care. They're just trying to find a guy that they can more consistently rely on. And they're trying it again with Claire, and his analytics are better than Terrence Ferguson's. So either one of those, cool with.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
We do have a trade question from C. Arter. C. Arter says, Bashal Tootin and Devonta Smith reloading, Trey Tucker added on the Addison side. Trey Tucker's irrelevant in this deal. No. I wouldn't do Devonta Smith for Addison, Krosky Merritt in the second. Like that's overpaying for Krosky Merritt. Krosky Merritt is not guaranteed to be the running back 1 there. Krosky Merritt had every opportunity to be the running back 1 there last year, and he didn't capitalize with Rodriguez. And now Rashad White's there. Like there's no guarantee here. You would need a relevant plus on top here, and Krosky Merritt's already walking that line of barely relevant value-wise. So we'll hold Tootin and Smith for sure.
Mitchell says, I recently bought the Mother Flock subscription, but had Flock as a promo code, didn't change the domain before buying. Is there a way to change that? Use my vouchers for you guys. It depends on when you bought it. When did you purchase it, Mitchell? Let me know, and I can answer your question more directly. Just want to say thanks for all the content. Know you and your teams are working your tails. Oh, that's nice, Top Shamrock. Thank you, man. Dude, and I think you're the one that's been leaving the freaking nice comments on the videos. We appreciate that. It helps break up the comments where people just rip into Nathan and I. So, yeah, give him 2 trade questions for me, please. We love Top Shamrock.
Yeah, you're the man. Dylan's up next.
Dylan, say hey in the chat, man. If you're still here, let me know.
He said took over an orphan.
Oh, come over here.
Took over an orphan a few days ago, dude. Should I bring Bo here one day and put him on the couch?
Of course, she hit the camera.
He would literally be the couch.
Come here. He would literally, he would swallow our couch.
My dog's an Irish Wolfhound, and he is way too large.
Good dog.
Took over an orphan team a few days ago, and this is my current roster. Need some advice on if I should reload or try and contend. Let's check out this team for you. Nathan doesn't remember how to talk either. And Nathan talks about himself in the third person. So this is a 12-team, full PPR, halftime and premium.
Yeah, the Superflex League here. 9.5% production shares, 4th in this league. Oh my gosh.
No shot.
No.
You have your 27 first, so we're going to have you at least reload here most likely.
Yeah, so 9.5% production shares, 4th in this league.
Did she just sneeze and then walk off the set?
Yeah, it's really gross. 5.4% value shares, 12th.
This is pretty funny.
107 and 27 first.
You're almost aging value here, but you do have your 27 first.
No, it's definitely at least a reload. I think it's between a reload and a rebuild. So
yeah, I know. Which one do you want to go
bad.
with? He's got Nick, Baker, and Kyler.
Yeah, we'll go 1 year reload.
We'll go 1 year reload.
1 year reload.
Well-rounded.
Well-rounded is fine. Reload, contend. We're gonna try to avoid the rebuild actually. So, yeah. You know, here's the main thing. Like we're pointing out to you, Dylan. I think it's probably your first blueprint here. Your value share. You know, we'd expect in this format an 8.3% value share for every team if it were like evenly distributed across all leagues. And so we use that as the benchmark, and you're quite a bit below that. And so we really need to get that value share up closer to like expected mark before we try to contend in this league. And so. Really, your value share is a rebuilding value share. I just think you have enough players that you're going to be able to get some value wins for that we could get out of this a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Are you okay shopping Saquon at this point?
Yeah, Mitchell.
Or CMC, which one?
I'm fine shopping Saquon. I think I wouldn't shop CMC.
Okay.
Mitchell, let me know your flock username, please, and we can get it changed for you.
So, Saquon, let's go ahead and target like probably an upside premier wide receiver instead, like a Marv or a Rome. If you went for a mainstay wide receiver, you'd be going for like a T. Higgins, which I'm fine doing that as well. Just a little bit of safety and the same amount of leverage that you're going to get probably in the middle of the season if you end up moving that mainstay. Kyle Pitts, I would package him honestly with the 207 because the 207 and the 209 for the love. Take the 207 and the 209 with Kyle Pitts and just get as high up as you possibly can. It's basically just a sneaky way to get rid of those seconds at all costs. Cam Scattaboo, Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, I'd be targeting those running backs, flipping all of them probably in the middle of the season as well or closer to the season. Baker Mayfield, let's pivot off of him. At the quarterback position, you have Bo Nix and Kyler Murray. You can hold on to Nix. You can hold on to Kyler. He's kind of an upside shot. Baker, you know exactly what he's going to be priced at. The Dynasty community as a whole generally prices him at a reasonable point or a reasonable range. You're generally looking at like Jalen Waddle, Kyron Williams. If you're looking at a tight end there, a Tucker Kraft, I would make that move as well. If you've got Kyron Williams, you could then flip him later to a contending team as well if you wanted to. But I think those are like our biggest three moves for this team. Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, CMC, and A.J. Brown all need to be shopped closer to the season, if not during the season, especially A.J. Brown. Terry and Evans, they'll gain a little bit of value closer to August. You can shop them before the season if you want to, but not too before. The 107 you can hold on to. I'm good with you sticking with that pick, and then like Avery said, CMC wait until the season. Tootin, you can hold on to him for now if you want to wait for that training camp hype to increase. RJ Harvey, you could look at shopping him now if you want. Do you have any questions on those moves, man? I'd try to get future picks from teams that think they're contending but might be lying in themselves as well. You might get a value win on like a earlier than expected 27 first specifically. Bo Nix and Baker is a 7. We did not jump those, did we? We literally jumped those again. That's crazy. CMC Saquon Tootin is going to be a 5. AJ Brown, Terry, and Evans is a 2, and Kyle Pitts is a 4. Draft capital is a 5, and bench is a 1.
I don't know how I missed that again because we got really into the weeds with the value share production.
Yeah, probably.
I get it, Becca. Thanks. I know. Thank you so much. It was Mitchell. Mitchell, we're gonna get your voucher changed over to domain. Your code will change in your account here in a few days, but you will have the free team review voucher. And remind us, Mitchell, you will get that free voucher now, but you will need to remind us to give you your second voucher because you will be a code domain. We have a back-end thing that we're waiting on to officially finish that. So you're gonna be another code, but we're gonna give you a free team voucher for tonight. So Riley says, just subscribing to Motherflocker. Can I do one of the blueprints on a live stream coming up? Yeah. So go ahead and submit it and then tell me when you'd like to do it and we can get you scheduled out.
Yep. All right, Dylan. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in here, and we'll be happy to answer those for you. But if you don't have any, again, you can send us a DM on Discord. I know you're a new member, so please send me and Avery a DM. When you have any follow-up questions, feel free to ask us on there as well, and we'll be happy to help you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. And let us know, again, what questions you have.
Did you get Chris Ains set up, or are we still
I
waiting
messaged
on
Sammy
stuff?
for a refund. I told Tom not to give him his second one, so
Okay, cool.
we bring the boom there.
All right,
That's what we do.
Shrimp Stew's up next here, and then Chris, you'll be up after him.
All right. And these we'll do these as the last two of the night.
Yep.
Shrimp Stew, making love raw. Domain Discord, help me pick Mostly all picks here. Promise I get this team review out of a startup. Nice. Let's do this. On the clock in the rookie draft, thinking stick and pick Love at the 101 and then trade down the rest of my 26 picks. What do you guys think I should do with the team in the rookie after the rookie draft wide receiver factory incoming? Nice. Okay. And so on the clock, 101, looking at this team off the rip, I'm going to say pick Love. Picking Love is never a bad move. You can always move him if you need to.
Avery loves letting her rip.
I love is what I do.
Nice.
So, okay, so this is a Superflex 12-team full-point PPR, a 3/4 point tight end premium, by the way. This is a 6.3% production share, which is 11th, and an 8.6% value share, which is 4th. And yeah, I mean, actually, this is pretty good. I mean, you have pretty good picks here. Goff and Shador is a 3. Rico and Jordan Mason's a 1. Amon-Ra, Ladd, Roma Dudze, BTJ, and Devontae, that's an 8. That's really good. That's going to let you contend. Ferguson and Goddard's a 2. We just have to get running backs. You're getting Love. We'll need one more. You've got quarterbacks. Draft capital's a 10. You got 3 firsts this year, a first and 27. Your bench is a 0 out of a startup, but it's fine. Overall is a 4.8. This is a very weird one, but the
standard value
well-rounded
factory.
contend.
I'd probably go wide receiver factory.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You're right. Wide receiver factory. He even said that, and I totally screwed that up. Yep. Wide receiver factory here. You are going to contend this year, and we are going to have you take Jeremiah Love. Go ahead and make the pick, man. And then you're up at the 102 here. I would maybe try to trade the 102 for a running back. Don't you think?
The 102 for a running back? Yes. Hampton.
Yep.
Even if you have to pay a little bit more, Hampton. Please.
Value share was... Did I seriously not read that? Okay, that's your problem. 8.6%, which is 4th.
Yeah, Becca, figure it out.
No, she came at us for missing the grades, so I'm dishing it right back out when she can't keep up with me. What do you mean? You're my video editor,
you talk
Becca.
so fast.
You're in charge of all of our creative. Of course, I talk fast.
I do think it's funny watching like those text files. Anytime you guys have a question about a video, and I read the text. And it's so funny what it thinks we say sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it thinks I cuss in the videos, and
yeah,
and I don't.
And you're actually just saying like puck because we talk about hockey all the time.
I'm just saying like puck and spit and
right and
hitch
and like schnitzel.
Exactly.
You know,
people,
not like
it's pretty bad.
Yeah. So
although if you do the transcripts for before the video, it's possible.
So yeah, that 102, Hampton really going to be the main guy there. H-Chain's another one that would be in that close.
He did say I was thinking about trying to trade out of the 102 to get Hampton.
Beautiful.
Please get it done. You can add a little bit on top to do that. Add the 212.
Yeah, that's the move.
Add the 212. Get off. Your 102 is going to be on the clock right now. Send the 102 and the 212. Send it for Hampton right now and get this guy on the clock and tell him to get it done.
The one if you throw in the 212 in that deal, you can throw in a different depth piece on top of the 111 and go get basically one of Shuck or Kyler. And heck, I don't care. It could even be Bryce Young as well. Like, if you can just get a guy that you can plug into your second quarterback spot, you're going to be set for this year. And I'm not going to make much more of a stink out of that. But, like, really, one of those guys should be achievable with the 111 because it is going to be valued close to the range of those guys. And then our third move here, do you want a down tier from one of these receivers or pivot from one of these receivers?
Probably a small baby down tier here.
A baby down tier.
From maybe
Ladd.
Rome to...
It's tougher to down tier from Rome than it is from Ladd.
What are you doing, pup? Are you just going to get comfy?
Because Ladd's at the top of a tier.
Okay. He's a good dog.
Let's down tier from Ladd because he's at the top of a tier.
That's fine. That's fine.
AJ Brown, the AJ Brown team has Travis Etienne. The T Higgins team would also be interesting. The T Higgins team. Hello, T Higgins team. Higgins.
Yeah, I was thinking Higgins even for Dunze. So if you can do a Dunze to Higgins down tier, I would prefer that.
Honestly, you could down tier to a running back plus.
You could.
That T Higgins team has CMC and more.
Look, Nathan, it's our version of a Sky Cam.
Nice.
Sky Cam. Also, Chris Ignatius signed football national champions hat. We won the national championship football. Get used to it.
Nice. The Rashee Rice team has a couple of interesting guys that you could get in addition to, like that would be a smaller plus, but like DeAndre Swift is a relevant plus, and that would help your team quite a bit.
Yeah, it would.
Man, you're gonna have to give something back here. I'm just trying to give you a target on the team that I like a lot with Higgins and CMC and Marv. You're gonna have to give something back, but get some sort of deal with Lad plus a piece to get like Higgins and CMC or like Marv and CMC. And then you like, even if you gave back, like if you did Lad and BTJ for like Higgins and CMC, that's a pretty fair deal. You could do something like that. So look into it, see what you can get done there. I like the players on that team. Get a deal done involving Lad to get some of those players. Do those 3 moves make sense for you, man?
Yeah, what questions do we have here? Fun review, by the way. I think you did fine. Your production share is misleading here, in my opinion. So he just says, also thinking 102. Yeah, he did say 111 and what for those guys? I'm a Saints homer. He heard these guys are pretty much open to trading anyone.
The 111 and 212, the 111 plus a depth piece. I saw Pacheco on there.
Anywhere from Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones, Sanders, Geno Smith, Dallas Goedert, Evan Ingram, any of those guys.
Yep.
Duncan, we appreciate you, man. You want to get your when you submit your review, dude, just say what day you like it to be live, and we can do it then. So
yeah, which one is yours? I'm assuming you submitted already.
Or did you already submit? And also, you do only have one review at the moment because we have to manually assign the other one. We're doing those at the end of every day, so you should have your other one here today or tomorrow. So.
Are you Scod Silv by chance? White Flamingo and Scod Silv. Let us know if you guys are on the stream.
Yep. If you are, you will be able to leave yours in for the stream tomorrow and be live. If not, we'll move you over.
Sorry, it's annoying call out season.
It's part of it though. We got people joining the family.
Yep.
So. Family's getting bigger, everybody. Lance G91 trying to package to get the 102, 101 going quarterback here. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. In it. Oh my gosh. Dude, yeah. You could add a little bit more here even. This is a slam dunk, not even relatively close take this 102. It's Love, and it's a start 8.
Oh, for Jeremiah Love?
And it's a start 8 12 team. Like, you think this is the best deal. Yes. Take this, dude.
Oh, 101 you're going QB.
No, that's what he said. Well, the 101, whoever has the 101's going Fernando. And so Love's going to be at the 102, and he's packaging all those guys up to get Love.
Oh, I thought he said he has a 101 and he's going QB. I was like, what?
No.
Okay. Don't go QB in the top 2 picks.
Duncan says he's not submitted yet, but he's going to. He can't do it. Yeah, that's fine. Again, when you submit, leave us a comment and say what day you'd like us to review. We're live every day but Wednesday this week. Have you covered where to take Sadiq in a 1-point tight end premium rookie draft? Yeah, actually, I answered your question earlier. He goes in the tier 105, 108. It would be the tier at that point. So
yeah.
All right, Chris.
Chris Haynes, and last call out for White Flamingo and Scod Silv. Let us know if you're here on the stream.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Chris. Here we go, man. Again, we will have a refund coming your way. I went ahead and put that in with old Sammy Stacks. It's my second team review. I've made some trades since last time. I want to contend this year. What are some moves I can make to put myself in a position to contend? Okay, so second team review here. So we've made some trades. Can we pull up his other... Sky, what are you doing? Can we pull up his other team review? Lay down.
It depends on when we did it.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do that real quick. Appreciate you, Chain Reaction.
Can you look it up on the drive?
Yes.
I'll do the value production share. 10.1% production share is 4th in your league. Value share is 11.4%, which is 2nd in your league. Caleb Williams and Jared Goff and Malik Willis is going to be a 6 and a 10 team. Bijan alone. Well, I'm not. Sorry. I read Kenneth Gainwell. Bijan and Walker and Swift is good. That's a 7. Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Addison is going to be a 6. And then Aronde Gadsden will be a 4.
Found it.
Your 108 and 227 first is going to be good for a draft capital grade of 6. And the bench is going to be a 2. You have Travis Hunter on your bench. So.
Is this a 10-team start 10?
Yep.
Caleb, he had Lamar. He didn't have Bijan. Neighbors. This looks like the same team. 108, 3 first this year, but I don't know what they are. Trying to remember if this is the same team because it's a different team name. Let me check some of the other white. Yes, this is it. And then, yep. Okay, the same team. Same team. Okay, got it. Okay, so let's compare real quick. You graded this out. Last time your production share was 7.1%. Now it's 10.1%. Holy smokes.
Nice.
Last time your value share was 9.4%. Now it's 11.4%. Holy smokes.
Was it a reload last time?
We gave him a future value.
Nice. I think you turned this into
absolutely
contending team.
Man, multi-percentage point jumps in production and value share since your last blueprint. Because he didn't have Bijan last time. He got Bijan. He got Kenneth Walker. Oh, he had Kenneth Walker.
What moves did we have him do?
Last time the Malik Neighbors pivot we gave him, he didn't get that one done. Caleb Williams pivot, down tier, we didn't get that done. Lamar down tier, we did. He got Goff plus something pretty big there.
Cool.
Looks like Goff and maybe like a Garrett Wilson is what he got there. Sam Laporta pivot, Rondé Gadsden pivot, Jaden Reed up tier, and Ricky Pearsall. And he did do the Ricky Pearsall move. He did not move Gadsden. He did move Laporta.
Okay.
And that was a premium.
That's do you want to shop the 108 here for a player since we're contending?
Yes.
The guy at the 108 is probably not going to contribute this year.
Yep, I agree.
So with the 108, I would do one slide down tier as well. I know we already had you explore the Caleb Williams down tier. I'm going to have you look at a small Garrett Wilson down tier. You're in that foundational range. If you want to go to a high-end mainstay like a T. Higgins or a productive vet like A.J. Brown, I'd be totally cool with that. You can get a plus on top. Or a reasonable plus on top of, say, like a Marvin Harrison. That team, you'd have to give something back, but that team does have Kyron Williams. That would be a nice little thing to get done if you can. T. Higgins, again, I already mentioned. The pluses that we'd be looking at on that team could be a productive running back. Saquon and CMC are on those teams. I'd see if you could get something done there, whichever one is cheaper. Again, similar to the Marv deal, you might have to give something back. I'm okay with it. See what you can get done there. And then A.J. Brown would be the biggest plus that you could get on top of him, where I still think it would be worth it for this team. And then that team, let me take a look. That team has ETN, Quinshawn. Honestly, some deal with like Quinshawn and AJ Brown would be sick. And then again, you'd have to get something back like Addison or Gadsden, or you could involve your 108 in that pick. But that would be something I'd be really, really into if I were you. The 108, when we're pivoting from that pick, we'll be looking at options like Scadaboo is officially in 108 range. We're looking at Javonte as a productive running back in that range. ETN is another productive running back in that range. And then I think our third move here is probably going to be taking some of your bench guys. I would take Jaden Reed and Charbonnet and probably up tier there. You could take Jaden Reed and Malik Willis if you wanted to. Honestly, let's do Reed and Malik Willis. And then you can just get a cheap QB like Stafford or something as your QB3. You can look for like Josh Jacobs. You can look at Flowers, JMO, those types of guys. DJ Moore is another one that you could look into if you want. Just trying to get guys that we can plug and play in our last flex spots here, because that really is going to be your last question mark that you have on this team. But the upside at the top is looking really, really good and a really solid improvement compared to what you had previously. So, do you have questions on those moves, man?
Yeah, Chris, what questions do you have here? I'm going to answer Husker's question. Husker says, how much is a blueprint? Are you a member? If not, the cheapest way to get a blueprint is to become a domain member. You do get 2 free team blueprints right now, which put those the access for the domain mother flocker tier is about $97 a year. It gets you full access to both team blueprints, rookie draft blueprints, infinite blueprints for both of them. Plus, you're going to get the rookie draft analyzer tool that we've been using for our rookie drafts, the full bakery data suite. You're going to get all the flock tools, trade calculator rankings, things like that. And so that's the Best way to do it, if you do not become a member, it costs more. So
Yeah.
I forget. I think it's $79 is the base team review price on the site. So again, you get 2 for free with that one. So
yeah. And again, Chris, I would get pretty creative if I were you on those deals involving the down tier from Garrett Wilson. Again, you can give some assets back in addition to Garrett Wilson, but some of those players that I had you targeting in those like quote unquote down tiers can end up being 2 for 2s, and that's fine with me because ultimately that's going to help you raise the overall production upside of your starting lineup, where you're not losing any value, you're just improving your production. So if you have questions on those moves and like follow-ups, feel free to send me a DM on Discord as well. Happy to help you there.
yeah. Any other questions? Just submit a live team review request. Any chance I can get on tonight's stream? Oh, and if it would be okay with you, I think we're gonna do it on tomorrow's stream. We're streaming every day this week, and we're gonna only stream for about 3 hours every night, so we can kind of pace ourselves here. So if that's okay with you, let me know, and we can give you a free try question or something for waiting for us. So, if you can't do tomorrow by any chance, we can literally schedule you for any day you want this week. So, Christian did say the guy with Hampton said he only traded him for an overpay, maybe Judkins. Judkins is not in that value range. You'd be better off trying HM there, Devon HM. So try that next. When should I unload my 27 first? Should I wait till later in the season? Yep. Make sure you're a contender. Make sure it's not an early first, and then unload it. So we'll get there when we get there, but not yet.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate you, Chris. And if you do have follow-ups, we got you, man. Let us know what questions you do end up having on this one.
He said, when should I unload my
I did
27 first?
I got
Oh,
it.
my bad. Sorry.
Good.
No.
All right. Refresh for me back. That's what I
Ant says Marv and Kincaid for Bucky and Rashad White. This is essentially a Marv for Bucky pivot. I would hold on to Marv here on this team. Struggling to trade for running backs. Maybe this gets done. I think I'd stick with Marv. I don't think either of those guys are safe, and I think I just favor Marv in that move. So.
Yep, I agree. All right, y'all. Fun. That was awesome. We're live every day, so we're gonna be done at 9 o'clock so we can get some rest.
Except for hump day.
Except for hump day, where we hump instead. We have videos coming out every day this week.
Yeah.
Live streams almost every day this week.
Yeah, and again, guys,
I hope you're gonna get used to hearing from Nathan and I. So
credit to Avery on this for building that rookie draft tool, but like seriously, if you guys have really, really pressing questions on your rookie draft, we're gonna get to our DMs as soon as we possibly can. Like that's like what we're working on really hard this whole week. But like that rookie draft tool, hopefully that helps you guys a ton too. Because we've been using it in our drafts. It's going to give you the answers that we're going to give you because we're referencing this tool when we're helping you guys.
And also, this is our rankings are built into it. So it's literally going to answer it the same way Nathan and I would.
Yep.
Pretty much 99 times out of 100.
Yep.
All right. Whew. I'm sleepy.
Sleepies.
We love you guys. We appreciate you. We're going to be back here again tomorrow night. We'll have a video for you tomorrow morning. We might have 2 videos tomorrow. Actually, we have so many videos. So many videos. So much content.
So much.
So,
oh my gosh.
Hope you're ready for it. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And we will see you tomorrow morning with a video and tomorrow night with a live stream. Peace and love. See you soon.